We're live again, man. Another week down. We got a special guest, V Dubs, in the house.
V-Dubs.
Johan, our
Name's not there.
first guest.
Preserving my anonymity.
Huh? I just blew it for you.
Oh,
Just blew it.
Yeah.
I want Buffalo Wild
We're
Wings
not
now.
we're not to blur out everything. We're not to blur out your name. We're not to blur out your face.
little pixel face.
I'll put a
Change
black bar over your eyes.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I feel like it's been a while, but here we are again. So I just want to talk about a few things that have been going on. I know everyone's fucking shitting about the Texas snowstorm.
Oh, shit.
I just want to know what you guys think about it. I think I'll let you go, but then I'll say what I have to say.
Well, V-Dubs, since you're a guest on the show, why don't you pop off and bless us with thou presence? Thy presence.
To be honest with you, I don't really know much that's happening about it. I have some friends that live there, and they said the power's out, but they're okay because they have a lot of food and shit.
What
would you do if you were in that situation, like where you had no power, you had no groceries? Would you freak out or would you be chill? Like, what's your style?
The good thing is I don't move a lot. If I don't have to move, I'd be rationing up everything. I'm like, here's my beans, here's my rice, here's all this canned shit, here's some expired shit. I'll say that for the end. But I feel like I'm good at it.
You'd be all right.
I'm fine, but I'd also be bitching about everything the whole time.
That's kind of funny.
Like what? Like the snow, everything? The food?
Everything. I'm like, oh, fuck this country, fuck this state, fuck this town. I shouldn't have to pay rent for the next year. Give me something back for my inconvenience.
That's funny. That's
how I am. My internet keeps coming out, and it's like I need internet to upload my photos. Like, can you please give me a month for free? You keep messing up.
That's funny. That's funny.
What would you do, dude?
I would fucking die probably, because I eat fast food. I don't cook. I just go out and get everything that I need, and I never, what's the word, pre-pack. I'm not gonna get my rations and all that shit. So if there was no groceries and all that stuff, I'd be like, fuck, man, I have to either ask my neighbors or start fucking building a tribe and start fucking exchanging prehistoric services. Hey, I could build you a fucking fire. You want fire? And then you'll give me a can of beans. So it'd be crazy, dude. It'd be different. I don't know how I'd do, to be honest, but yeah, it's crazy times that's going on over there. Damn. I have a cousin who lives out there and she's freaking out, so that's kind of sad, but it is what it is, man. It could happen anywhere. There's tornadoes, ice storms, COVID. It's good times. Crazy times.
It just trips me out that one state is ready for it. Say you went to Colorado, you're like, yeah, no worries. But then you went to Texas, you're like, fuck, the power's out. You don't know how to do shit. People have died because they don't know what to do. Shit trips me the fuck out.
Yeah.
I
think San Diegans would not be prepared for sure. We're kind of the wussiest out of them all. We hate traffic. It would not. That wouldn't look good.
You think you'd make it?
Nah, there's too many me's out there that think like that in San Diego. They're not prepared. People in Colorado and Washington and Seattle, they're more mountain people. They have generators and shit, but we don't.
You don't have a generator ready, bro?
No, dude, I think my internet's gonna be on all the time. That's how ignorant I am when it comes to that. It's California life, man.
You don't have
that's why I pay so much.
You don't have top firewood?
Nope. That's what I said, dude. I'm gonna have to start just building a tribe. I'd have to be that fucking, what's that guy from The Walking Dead? That one guy with the jacket. That's not Rick. It's the guy with the
leather jacket, or the guy with the leather jacket.
Yeah, the bad guy, the evil guy.
I don't know his name. I don't know.
Well, he has that spiky bat. I'd probably start building a culture and making people believe in me and shit. Just yo, we'll have a better tomorrow if you just give me toilet paper.
Now, would you hit up Cancun like Ted Cruz?
What do you mean? What do you mean Cancun? What do you mean?
The fucking, I don't know what his job is, but he's a senator, or he's a public official, and when people needed help, he went to Cancun on vacation.
Oh shit!
He abandoned the state, bro.
I wouldn't do that. I'd still put in the work. Like that's what I'm all about. Like I'll talk my way up, but also work in the trenches. Like I'll still be doing some shit. Like for sure. I'm not gonna be that guy who bitches out. Like that's not my style.
It's fucked.
That's not my style.
It's fucked up, but I'd probably go to Cancun too.
No, you would? Damn. That's cool keeping it real. That's cool keeping
I mean, I'd probably go, man, like private plane and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't have the stomach for that, man. That's my mini conscience. It's like Geppetto going, fuck you. Like,
But like kicking back, fucking having a beer, going to Cancun. You can't see it, but it's there.
I'll probably drink beer while I'm working with my homies, dude. Get them all drunk and be like, let's go do some shit. Be crazy. How about you, Dubs? What would you do? Would you go to Cancun or would you ride or die with your folk?
I wouldn't want to go to Cancun.
Why?
Like when you come back, you have to face all the people.
Yeah, for real.
No, thank you.
For real.
Like if I did go, I'd go for a day and then be like, oh shit, I should go back. Deep down, I'd want to go.
I'd be gone for like a month.
Oh, you'd catch so much shit coming back, dude.
You're like, they won't remember me.
Hey, the only thing I'd catch is a tan, bro. That's it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I want to change the subject real quick. So Dubs, we brought you on because we want to know the woman's perspective while at work. I know we talked about it a little earlier today, but I mean, I don't know what it's like. Eddie doesn't know what it's like. What's it like to be working photo, video as a female? Give us the experience.
That's your like.
That's it.
That's it. Like, what happened to the 8 questions?
You're gone.
That's like the. You're like, I give you 8 questions. It's like.
Okay, well, let's start with this one. Okay, what were you up to and how has work been? Because I know it's been COVID, it's been slow, but it's been kind of like picking up again.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's a good one because the other one's so vague. It's like, what roller coaster are we gonna go down?
Down anyone.
You pick.
All right, this one's a good one because it's like a lead into like a story.
For what?
Like the crash of everybody freaking out. So then everything had to be canceled. Because I remember I was at a wedding shooting on March 15th.
Me too.
As like they were all listening to the radio. Like I was with a DJ and then he's like, did you guys hear? It says only 200 right now. I'm like, only 200 guests? And I'm like, oh, 3 hours later, did you hear? Only 100 people right now? I'm like, oh crap. There's already 100 people at this wedding. Do we all have to go home right now? And then a couple hours later, did you hear? Only 50 people? I'm like, oh, we gonna get kicked out. And then it rained that wedding anyways. So like half the guests left. And I was freaked out because an old lady was wearing a mask and I thought she had COVID. But we all could have had it the whole time anyways. And then I had not had a proper wedding since for like 6 months.
It's been a minute.
It's been 6 months since then?
Yeah, it took a very long time. There were like, I'm sorry to say, like super nice people, and they were also like Trumpy in the way they're like, oh, COVID is only killing our salaries type of,
Yeah, they weren't wearing masks. So like,
yeah, the non-mask people still were my clients. And I double masked, and I was like, well, I mean, it's feeding me when the government is not.
And this is March 15th?
This ended up being July.
Of 2020?
July was my next wedding.
Oh shit.
After that.
What was going through your mind while everyone was not wearing masks and you were double masking it? Were you like freaking out inside or were you calm and collected?
No, I didn't even care. I was far away. I'm like, I'm not going to touch you. I'm going to tell you exactly what I want. Typically, like when I work with you, Rene, like I go up to my people. I'm like, let me touch you, girl. I'm going to fix your face. Hold on. This lipstick, I'm going to put it on you. It looks great. Hold on. Right? Fixing them up. No.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So now you're husband and wife, you will fix each other and I will navigate you guys and bring you guys closer. I had to make up like a new way I would like interact with clients.
Are you going to stick to that when COVID's kind of like in the clear, or are you going to go back to your ways?
I think I don't want to touch people.
I think a lot of people are going to be like that, where they're just going to adapt to this new style, like the directing from far away. Because me and my wife, we do the same shit now. Like I used to be hands-on, posy, but now I'm like, yo, like real quick, put your hand in your pocket. Okay, look at her. Like I'm not doing it for them no more.
Yeah.
So it's kind of different, and I don't think I'm gonna go back for at least a while. We'll see. I don't know, but I think for a good minute it's gonna be like that. How about you, Rene?
I never did that. I always directed them from far away.
Oh, you've done it, so you were ready for COVID.
I was already ready for
You're battle tested. You're good.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I've been through that ringer, dude. I just direct them with my hands, and I've never really. I'm very weird when it comes to like actually touching them and directing them. I always stay far away.
That's interesting. Why? Okay, so us two are touchers, me and Dubs. Why aren't you a toucher? Like, do you feel awkward touching them? Like, what's going through your mind?
I mean, I don't feel too awkward. I just I prefer not to.
But why though? Like, why don't you prefer it?
Like, why I don't prefer to pose them? I
Like to touch them and stuff like that.
I've always done it where I can use just my hands and they could follow. Like, you know, like if I'm moving over here, like they can follow my hand. It's not too hard.
Yeah.
Poses aren't too hard when it comes to like doing weddings and stuff. Like they're all the same.
Yeah.
They're all the fucking same. So it's just like, oh, follow my hand, look this way, hands in your pocket, blah 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 blah. And I've never really been a touchy person. I've always been like, oh, like, do you mind if I do it? I'm like, hey, do you mind if I like do this and blah blah blah. And it's like a big like I have to ask you every fucking time to touch.
Oh, can I come up behind you? And can I?
Yeah. That's interesting. Is that your personality type though? Like, are you just polite like that? Like, that's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I've always done it like for everybody. It's always been like I've always asked like, hey, do you mind if I like blah blah blah?
Because it sounds like Dubs, you'll just get in there, right? Like you'll just be like,
oh, after we've already built that rapport.
Correct.
Like, what can I do? Let me know. Like we met at the initial meeting, then we had our engagement session, and from there we kind of understand how we both like are willing to work together too. Like if they're like, we're awkward, touch us, please. I'm like, I'm gonna touch you, and then they're laughing the whole time.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. Once you kind of break that barrier, like you don't have to ask again. Like you know when you could get away with it. Like I say, because we give away a free engagement session for our weddings to do that, to like build that trust. And that's when I kind of feel like, can I do that with people? Pre-COVID, obviously, we're all talking about it here. But pre-COVID, I was like, okay, I would ask the first time once, hey, so what I like to do is kind of like put your hands where they need to be and tell you where to look. Is that fine with you? And then I shut the fuck up and I'm like, yes or no. I let them say it because I don't want to over talk, cut them off, and like try to sell. I let them tell me, and once I get that okay, they're super comfortable after that. It's cool. Like once you tell them once, then you start doing it, and then you show them back of the camera, and they go, "Oh shit, that looks tight." Yeah, they're like, "Keep touching me." At that point, they're like, "Put your hand on my face."
You got that magic touch, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's all about the first yes, I say. Getting that first yes is the biggest thing, and then after that, it's all downhill, like in a good way, where it's easy as fuck instead of uphill.
So happy we're talking about weddings and nothing else.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, but the first yes is all you need.
Let's go fashion with that rule, fashion, because that could get really murky with a guy and a girl, and then a girl on a girl. If it's easier because we have a girl on our show, that for fashion, because there's like more cleavage showing, and there's like all kinds of stuff. Is it for a girl on girl more comfortable and easy to get into? Because I know with the guy, there is more asking versus the wedding for sure. Like that one, yeah. Because I like doing that posing, like teaching them. But how is it with you for a woman, like to be working with another woman? Do you ask once and you're good after that? Remember?
Yeah.
Do you even do that stuff? Like where you pose her up or no?
Yeah, I pose them all the way up. And then I let them know if their boobs look good or not. I go like above and beyond. I'm like, okay, now like your boobs look nice and up there. You got like your little curve going, especially if, like they're wearing something that's like super form fitting, or if they're insecure about their body, I like will compliment pieces of their body that they're not necessarily happy with in general, and try to find like how I can highlight that piece of like, oh, I got some ugly shoulders. I'm like, pop that shoulder, girl. And I'm like, look at this is amazing. Nice. Shoulders are sexy.
No,
that's the cool thing. That's cool that you could do that. Like me, I have to use the stupid word S curve. Like I can't say, "Hey, your boobs look amazing." Like I can that guy cannot do that. But I say, "Hey, right now that S curve is looking really cool on you. Here, look," and I'll show them, and they get
like, "Oh,
yeah." So I have to use other words. It's kind of funny as a guy, like the S curve, or I say, "Hey, your neck and your collarbones are looking really, really cool. That looks super long. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for." And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" But it's tricky. It's hard to navigate as a male photographer doing that. It's always been, I don't want to say the wrong thing, especially like with the misses. They're like, I don't want to say like, yo tits. Like, nah. Hell no, dude. That shit will get me fired as a husband real quick.
Now you're talking about fashion, right?
Yeah, correct. Like we switched gears because she said from weddings to that, so we could talk about something different. That was a cool shift.
I think it's actually easier with them. They're used to like being in certain outfits and like
very specialized.
Oh no, yeah, that. But I was talking about like the whole like the posing techniques and like kind of like telling them versus the wedding. Like I think it's a different shift for me.
Yeah, I think it's easier for me. I think it's easier because they're already used to it. So it's like they're used to being shot by women, men, everybody. So it's easier for me to actually be like, hey, like let's do it like this, blah blah blah. We're all adults. We've all seen parts of the opposite sex. Not a big deal. Let's just get this shoot done. So that's why I think it's more. That's why I think I'm more comfortable with that versus like the opposite. It's like, oh, I just had to ask every time because I don't want to get them all weirded out. Because sometimes I don't meet couples. They're just like, like I'm just shooting them and like, hey, nice to meet you finally.
Oh shit! So you just roll up to the wedding and shoot them dry like that, huh?
Super dry like that.
Damn, that's hard for me. I need to get them wet first. Like I need to dip them in some sauce and be like, yo, we need to see what's good first, dude. Like put them in that Cool Ranch.
Oh my god! Yeah, for sure. I get what you're saying.
Oh yeah, dude. Horrible metaphor, but it was amazingly weird. I like it.
Weird because we have a female present. We have a female present, dude.
Exactly.
I've made it, I think, this podcast worse by going off the deep end with my sexual.
Well, one question.
It's a good.
One question. I think like when you're shooting, do you like, especially like a wedding or something? Do you get hit on by guests and shit?
Oh, that's interesting.
I've never. I mean, I don't know. Like I've had
1,000%.
Yeah.
Really?
I would imagine.
Yeah. Especially probably right around the time that I met you, when like sometimes I would be lead shooting and sometimes I'd be second shooting. If I was second shooting and I was mostly with groomsmen,
yeah,
I would get like, oh, do you squat a lot? And that's very annoying. Like,
squat a lot. Yeah. When I go to porta potties, I squat.
But I mean, thank you. Oh, and then groomsmen will like try to help me with my stuff to the car and then be like, so what's your status? And I'm like,
really?
Driving home, done with the day, it's my status. End of shift.
That's like at the end of the night when you're done?
Yeah, when I'm done, or like people want to take a photo with me with my camera.
Oh, that's fucking
so weird. I can see that I took. It's so weird.
You'll remember me, baby.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Oh shit! I got a good question. What's the best pickup line that someone used on you that made you go, oh shit, that was kind of good? There has to be one that actually made you go, not bad. Say not bad, because there's probably like that's trash. That one was trash. Do you squat? Like that's garbage.
No, literally none.
But what's a good one that they got you? None?
0.
So out of how many attempts? Like over 50? Like over 20? How many?
100.
Probably like 25 to 40.
So like 25 to 40, we got 0. A score of 0 for guys.
0. But people also get like the courage.
Yeah.
So I think that's what is bringing it all the way down, because they're like, oh, dance with me, and they're like sweaty and stuff, and they like try to like grind on my leg. I'm like, because I'll like be out and I'll like wiggle around, right? And no, it gets very awkward very quick.
Okay, so since there's no good ones, the squat one's pretty bad. Does any other one beat that shit, or is that your lowest?
Anything that stands out. Anything that
stands out. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Go.
When I first started, this was like, I don't know, 2003, 4?
Call it 03.
I don't know, very, very long time ago, like 15 years ago. I was 18 years old. Oh my God. And I was shooting, I know exactly where I was shooting too. I was in Pasadena, the Arboretum there, and they have like these peacocks that are $1 million like liability insured. And you have to sign if you're like, doing a wedding, that you're not going to molest the peacocks because they cost a lot of money, right? So there's all these drunk groomsmen. I go in the limo with them, and I'm 18, okay? I'm still a virgin. So everything is like too much for me. of drunken 30-year-olds, you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what's the wildest thing you've ever done with a woman? It's okay, you can tell us. And then from that, then I had to go to the bathroom. And for some reason, the bathroom has like an open air area that's shared between both genders.
Yeah.
And as
I
I'm
know what you're
doing
talking about,
pee,
where you can
yeah,
kind of like,
the guys are like, Valerie. I'm like, oh my God. They just asked sexual questions. And now like they might peek over and find me. It was the most
that's
disturbing thing I've ever had to shoot, where it was like another 8 hours with these guys. I'm like, hey, Bo. I'm like, ew, button everything up. Where's my chest hair? Bring it in, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, that one stuck with you then, huh? That's a good
yeah.
one. Yeah, thanks
it's
for
very
sharing that
disturbing.
one. Because, dude, there's probably some crazier stories than that, but that one's pretty crazy. Like just those creepy dudes doing that, and especially the bathroom part.
Yeah,
that's kind of fucked up.
bathroom, age,
Kind of fucked up.
experience.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, I danced with a girl that was part of the fucking party. This is a long time ago. Long time ago. So, dude, as soon as I realized that everybody was fucking staring at me, I was just like, oh shit. I was like, because she was part of the wedding party and I was the fucking photographer there. But she wanted to dance. She like pulled me in. And then we were like having a good time for like 5 seconds. Then I look up and like I see like all the family members are just giving me a dirty look. That shit stands out to me because it was so awkward. So I was like, yo, shit, I should never do this ever again. Fucking let my hair down. It was really, that's for like the male version. Like that was awkward as fuck. Like
I got kicked out of a wedding.
Really?
Yep.
You were working it or you're just there?
Fight?
I was working it.
You're working
fight?
Kicked out.
No, I was second shooting with Dan.
Okay.
And talking to all the groomsmen. I gave one of the groomsmen my Instagram so I could link up with his cousin to shoot him in LA because he was a rapper or something. And one of the bridesmaids is like, oh, he has a white wife. He's a black dude. He has a white wife that's in Florida. And like clearly they're flirting together. And like this guy's notorious for like cheating on his wife, I guess. I don't know. But literally I was asked to leave by Dan.
Really?
Right there at that point? Damn.
Yeah, like 5 minutes after that. And I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Were you done? Were you done working, or how you even started?
No. I was like, it was like reception time, but it was also maybe like still 3 more hours to go.
Did you ever find out why, or you just said fuck it?
Oh, I knew they probably thought like I was flirting with him and exchanging contact information and like hit me up afterwards. I don't know, something weird like that. That's the only thing I could like lead it up to.
Okay, so probably something to do with that for sure then, huh? That's crazy.
Fun.
How about let's flip it up just to kind of like turn this shit out real quick before that question. But what's the coolest wedding that you've been to? Is there any like sweet ones that you're like, oh fuck, this is like pretty fucking magical type shit?
Why didn't you guys prep me on this so I can like actually have things like ready for you and be like, oh, I'm gonna tell you about this really cool thing.
We're going on the fly.
This is how we go. This is the thing. There's no such thing as preparation. You shoot weddings, right? Those aren't prepared at all. They're like freaking train wrecks all over.
You know what? Weddings are way more prepared than I ever thought.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, I was like, oh, weddings are always a shit show, and like their coordinators suck, and the planners suck. Like they're there at the beginning and then they disappear. And it's like, where'd they go? Now everyone's relying on this person that's invisible. And then I'm like, well, I guess I'm the person for today. Let me help you sew you back into your freaking pants that broke. But like, I'm out of blank.
Well, I'll help you out here then. So like the thing about weddings, I feel that they're a beautiful train wreck because you know what's coming up. Like you got the fucking cutting of the cake, you got the first dance, you got all that stuff. You know what's gonna come up, but it's never on time. Like it's never on time. Like I've been to a lot of them, and you can have your schedule, but even if it's pushed back 10, 15 minutes, or when you go shoot the cocktail hour, like grandma talks too long to the husband or the groom, like shit happens and you just got to roll with it. I feel like if you're a wedding photographer, you're kind of a Navy SEAL of wedding photography. Like you stick me in a fashion, that shit's easy. One portrait session, that shit's easy. Shooting a kid, that shit's easy. Compared to a wedding, controlling 10 drunk groomsmen is fucking hard as fuck. That is like that to control that. That's a skill set. There's a lot of skill sets in weddings, man.
I think that's fun as fuck because I'm a total fucking bro with those dudes. It's like
I'm a total bro with those dudes.
98% of the time, like we're just getting down. And it's I don't know. That's just.
How are you with the bridesmaids?
It depends on them.
You saw the different tone. It depends on them.
Yeah, some girls are really fucking cool and really nice, and some are just not. It's just like you really have to work for them. So.
Gotcha.
I don't work
It's their best friend's dream wedding.
Yeah, I know.
Their dream too.
Yeah,
that's just funny. Damn. Do you want to pop over to your next question that you got, dog?
That was it, dude.
That was it. That was it.
No way.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't have that much. There's not much to it. I was hoping that B-dubs, almost fucked it up again.
No, you can say my name. I already said my name.
Well, fuck. I was just seeing more of your perspective on shit. Like, is it just easier for you? We were talking about this earlier, for a female to get work versus a male. I know we kind of touched on it a little earlier, but do you think it's easier? Do you think you could play it up more, or do you think?
Okay, weddings, yes, sure, weddings. It's relatable, even if I can't relate.
Okay.
Well, like, because I have vagina and so do they. They're like, oh my god, no, wait, it says this meeting has been upgraded. Oh,
what?
I saw that.
You upgraded.
Who upgraded it?
I don't know. It says somebody upgraded.
The man upstairs.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Chicks versus dicks.
Yeah.
So I don't think that in any other industry that it would be viable. Like if you're doing weddings, great for being female.
Right.
Everything else is kind of like it's a man's world type of situation. And I even think that when a male wedding photographer lands a client, way more. No questions asked.
You mean in price?
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's 3,000 starting. Cool, done. If I say that, they're like, well, what does that include? I'll get back to you. It's like, oh shit. I know I'm cheaper than like everybody, and still there's people that are like, is it worth it? It's like, yeah, bitch, it's worth it.
Yeah, bitch.
I've never thought of it like that. I guess I was just trying to see if there was like what more of the advantages were, but I never thought of the disadvantages from that. I guess that's true. I mean, right? I do have some that are just like, yeah, like no problem. I appreciate the price. There's like nothing to talk about. They just book, and then I don't know. Maybe I just don't try to fuck with people who are like, well, what does that get? This is a big deal, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know, but.
Yeah, I don't try to fight for them. I don't try to win them over. I just say like, this is exactly what you get if you're trying to change stuff around, which everybody tries to do. Like 50% of people are like, well, if I don't want this, can I exchange my free engagement session for an extra hour, or can I get money back, or can I get a discount, or blah 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 blah. And I think that also has to do with my price point.
Yeah,
is that I'm more expensive than somebody that's been doing it for like 5 years, but I'm not as expensive as somebody that goes to all the trade shows.
Right.
So it's like negotiating level.
Now, do you think you'd raise prices, or do you think you're gonna stay where you're at?
I don't know.
For this year, I'm really curious on the COVID thing, like what everyone's doing. Did you? Because I know one photographer, she fucking raised her prices. She fucking skyrocketed her shit.
Yeah, it's my safety. Some people are playing that card where they're like, and it is a viable card for sure. Like where you say, hey, I'm going out there risking my shit for you guys. Like I'm gonna charge you. So that's cool to say that. That's cool to say that. That's a thing. Yeah. So it is a thing, man. I don't think I would, to be honest. Like I guess it's probably because I'm not super scared of the whole COVID thing and all that stuff, but I could see other people like, man, because I don't watch a fuck ton of news and all that shit, because that shit, oh my god, if you watch that shit, it's depressing, and more people are dying than you could imagine. It's crazy. So I just stopped watching that shit, dude. That I don't want to hear that. I'm a small business owner. God damn it, this is hard enough as it is. I was like, Jesus, I don't need the world's ending on me yet. It's like, not yet. We're just getting started.
So what do you think? What do you think some tips are for like young female creatives? I'm throwing you on the
Just
spot. I'm throwing you on the spot. You're rolling your
I
eyes.
would say just throw out a high number and
Really?
stick
What-
with it. Like, don't ever say like, oh, I'll give you like that referral discount or anything, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
But I think that's the reason why I still do it, is because I started doing it. And now I've been doing it for so long that like inherently, if someone talks to me and they're like, oh, I would love to work with you, I'm like, yeah, and I can over deliver all these other things. And I make like promises that are empty promises until I've said it to them. And then I'm like, crap, I have to deliver now in 2 days. Why just tell them I can give them like previews within that? Like, don't make promises to your clients because you're trying to displease them at the time.
Yeah, I'm not. I try not to make any. I try to undersell it and over deliver. Right? Is that the quote? Undersell, over deliver.
Yeah.
I rarely do it, but I try.
I oversell and over deliver of like my own fear of like I suck. And I think that's another thing about like being female in the industry as a whole. That's like that it's taught me from like back then. I think now the the gender inequality in like weddings, there is none. I feel like there's way more women than there was like 10 years ago.
Right.
100%.
And so, other than weddings, because kind of move past the subject, what other types of creativity things that you do? Do you have like personal projects?
Heck no. No. So I started working with San Diego Magazine, which is kind of nice. So it's like all over the place with like video and photography. I do the photography section because I don't like video. Don't know how people do it. There's too many hard drives to keep track of. Right, Rene? Like I feel like that's overwhelming. It sucks. I've been doing way more video stuff. Like, I have no free time. I have nothing I'm passionate about right now. Like 2020 was my year where I was like, yes, I'm gonna make a bunch of money. And then my goal was I'm gonna like host like a little thank you to like all my past and future clients that have already like booked with me. And I'd go to like Brick or something and just like host like a little gala, like for 3 hours. It's all you can eat and drink on me. And I do a little thank you, like, I love you guys, boo, 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 boo. And then 2020 happened.
2020.
So I have no passions. I have nothing I care about anymore other than going back to where I was supposed to be. That's so sad.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
What were you hitting, if you don't mind me asking? Like, were you gonna clear 100K? Like, were you gonna break that easily? Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, like, because we're fucking going from that to like half that, if anything. Crazy, dude.
I had an 80% loss in that 5 months that I didn't have work. I was trying to get a grant. I was accepted for the loan, but then I was like, what is $30,000 really going to get me? Was it nothing? I don't need to buy any more equipment. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And if you save a little bit, you have your nest egg, and you're like, I can make rent. I can live my life. I don't need to be in debt as well. And like, I'm not, oh my gosh, what is it? I am not incorporated, and I don't have a, whatever the other one is, an LLC.
LLC?
Yeah.
You're a S Corp or C Corp?
I'm an S Corp.
S Corps are cool for the tax. Get
Mm.
away with some stuff for sure. And C Corps are good too. C Corps are really good.
Are you? Which one are you?
Tell me later.
C Corp. We'll talk about it. Keep that off the podcast. That's some advanced moves right there. That's some advanced moves for sure. But
I spend so much money.
Oh, same here. But you guys know the game, right? You guys play. Obviously, you pay taxes. So instead of like, say I make 100K, I'll try to spend 80K like on shit. So Uncle Sam only charges me tax for 20K.
Yep.
That's the game that I play all day.
On paper. Well, I mean, it's also the truth. Even though it could be like your passion, it's also your job. And you're like, okay, yeah, no problem. The Mavic, whatever just came out, I'm gonna buy that. Like, I bought the drone. And I don't know how to fly it. I took it to Ireland. I didn't even know I was driving it or flying it illegally. Just pure clusterfuck. I haven't flown it since. I don't know how. And now I'm like, cool. I just spent. I also went ahead and I bought like that smart controller that's like $700.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's either that or pay taxes. Like,
Right?
oh,
Like they'll
fuck,
take
that's
it, or I should buy it and maybe learn how to use it one day.
And that's the secret. I like what you said. Maybe, because for me, I spend it on like stupid education. Well, it's not stupid education courses.
No,
I
it's
call
education.
it stupid because I don't get through it all. Like I buy courses that are like $497, $997, and it's the packed ones that have all this shit. And I know I'm not gonna go through all of it, but I'm looking for just one or two nuggets. And it's like what you said. Someday, instead of Uncle Sam, like I at least invested it in like nuggets that I could pick from and like use it to apply like either sales or audio or video editing. Like I have shit. Like I have probably over 20 high ticket courses that are there ready for the taken. And I was like, man, dude, it's just like that Mavic, what you said. Maybe someday I'll learn it. So it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild, but it's better than paying taxes in my eyes. Better than paying taxes.
Even though we're still paying taxes.
Yeah, but not as much. Not as much. Not as much.
What's your next big purchase? If you got to pick anything.
Well, that's a good question.
I know mine already.
What is
New
it?
Computer.
Ooh, that was gonna be mine. I'm not even kidding. I want something that could handle the A7 III footage or the S3 footage, where it's like 4K 120. I want to be able to cut through that, like Ginsu for sure. My computer can't handle it.
Yeah. What do you work on?
Let me see about this Mac.
Oh, you got a Mac? I got a Ryzen 5. It's not the best. I know there's the 7 and the Threadrippers, where I'd probably build something like Beast custom like that. That would be sick.
You're speaking alien language to me right now.
Yeah.
This is like late 2015. Okay, this is old. My laptop is new. My laptop runs faster actually than this.
What's your laptop?
It's a huge screen. It's also a Mac. It's all Apple. It all. I need to be connected.
What year? I'm just curious because my shit is 2052.
2018.
Are you guys Mac for life? Like sticking with Mac for the rest of your life?
I like Mac, but I want to get into some like custom made PC shit for video editing. That's the only
thing. You could do some crazy stuff for the same budget of a Mac. Like you can make a monster.
It's cheaper. What is it called? What's it called? The Mac hack, or what's it called? Where you build the PC but you make the interface like Mac.
Oh, you could do stuff like that. Yeah.
It's called a Hackintosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like we gotta buy a course on computer shit. Girl.
All right, like sign me up.
Let's get her one. Let's sign her up.
Because you could build a PC that's like way faster and better than a Mac.
But I don't want to build it. I'd rather give somebody money and they charge me like a percentage.
Right, but you could like order all the stuff online and then someone put it together for you, and you could have the interface and it works just like a Mac.
Yeah. For
like half the price. So that's something I want to do. But I'm very much from like the kind that like I run my shit to the ground until it doesn't work anymore. So like I will work with this shit until I get frustrated, and then once I'm frustrated, I'm like, all right, now it's time to buy something. So I don't know if you're at that level. I'm not yet.
No, I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Because everything else is fine with my computer, except I'm sure you might have done this at one time. I have not made a new catalog on Lightroom for years.
Oh my God, that's
whenever I open, it's like I'm like waiting for like 5 minutes for it to like fully open.
That's
wow.
Like, come on,
crazy.
Come on, guy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I'm like removing some folders.
Your catalog, does it have all your weddings you've ever shot in there?
Oh, maybe. It has over 200,000 images.
God damn, that's crazy.
And like that's from like what I kept.
Wow.
Of course, there's like a lot of like missing folders and like hard drives I don't even use. They're just like backlogged. But
wow,
I'm dying to actually have it do the exporting thing, the backlogging and all that. It's just.
Yeah, you know it's kind of crazy. I make a catalog for each thing, like each wedding, each shoot. I just make one for each, and it has its own catalog. It's crazy, dude.
Not me. I'm not that organized either. I don't.
Dude, I am so organized. Okay, this is for you guys. You guys might, if you ever check this out, but look up. It's called Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte. He fucking taught me fucking organization like crazy, and the para system. And to anyone out there listening, like that shit changes the way you think about all your fucking folders, like all your systems.
Yeah.
And that shit got me organized. And it wasn't remember the courses that I told you that they're kind of pricey, but I promise you that one for sure I could recommend. Like I would pay 5 times the price of what he charged, just so you know. Like I would pay like 3 racks to get that organization and sanity for my life. It's crazy, dude. Like it leaked to everything in my life. And as a photographer, I'm pretty sure you guys could relate. It's creative and it's chaotic at the same time. Like that's how I started off. Just fucking one catalog. Like that's how my shit was. I was like, fuck it.
Slightly embarrassing.
No, it's the truth though. That's how we all do that. It's crazy.
Same.
Creatives are by nature like that. Most are.
Oh, I'm wrong. Actually, there is way more than what I thought.
It's actually worse. That's awesome.
It's okay because I wasn't reading that like there's a smart collection, and I was just reading from the without keywords collection, and that's the 200,000 something, right? And then there's also 40,000, 5,000, 3,000,
wow,
and 1,000. So let's just say I probably get my second brain.
My second brain. That's awesome. But hey, 2020 right now is the time to do that because
2021 is my year.
No, not even that. 2021 is slow, so take advantage of that shit because
I'm busy. I'm so busy.
Oh, you got 5.
So
Talk about that. That's cool. Because
Yeah,
I don't think I'm as busy as I should be. Because 2020, like for you, how'd you get busy? That's a good thing for the audience to hear.
Literally, another person in the industry found me.
What do you mean, another person in the industry? Like you're making content for them, or?
He had a dispute with a partner. And needed somebody to help sideline while the partner and him were disputing whatever.
Yeah.
Then the partner and him kind of separated, and I stepped in. And it's way more work than we were all expecting because basically, like, hotels are sideline or paused.
Yeah.
And everything like hospitality wise is in the same situation. So like all the restaurants were like, well, how are we going to change our menu? And like make it creative, but at the same time, don't buy like insane amount of ingredients or ones that are complicated because what if all of a sudden you have to be shut down again? Well, guess what? You just spent like $5,000 on all this food that no one can eat and no one wants to buy. So we're just gonna menus. Well, everybody in San Diego thought of that. So everybody in San Diego needs new menu shots. They've changed they got like a loan and they changed the interiors for when everything's open again. Or made it more friendly so people can eat kind of outside while eating inside, just open air, restaurants and whatnot.
So are you doing a lot of commercial work right now? Like a shit ton of it?
So much.
That's like, congratulations, by the way. That's kind of cool.
Going upstairs for 8 hours. I'm like, it's too much. I love it. But for me, the pay and the time required is not worth it. Considering let's say that you shoot a wedding and maybe you've given them 20 hours of your life. Well, if it's something that's like commercial, you've probably given them 20 hours of your life just having to be on the phone and emailing them.
Yeah.
And then you still have to do the thing that takes all day and then give it to them. And they're like, wait a second, you need to fix all these other things. You're like, okay. So 40 hours now.
I'm kind of glad you're talking about that, the commercial, because I feel like there's a dark, I'm going to say, tie into that where they kind of overwork you. And then if you give up, and I'm glad that you said, like, remember that over promising that you said with your clients, like, oh, I could get it in 2 days. If you mention one fucking peak that, oh, I know how to design websites or I know graphics, they will eat you alive. They will fucking eat you alive. So just, for anyone listening,
I know
not shed any blood with those sharks because they'll eat you up, dude. They're like sharks out there for real.
Yeah.
So that's good that you're talking about you not liking it, and eventually you would want to step away, right?
Yeah, I mean, like it's interesting. I like it if it was a time situation. The fact that it slowly navigated itself from being part-time to literally taking up my life.
Damn.
All the time. And then my weddings and my wedding inquiries,
Yeah.
I've sidelined those. I haven't replied to people in like a week.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, wait a second. I should get back to like my clients, my job, my passion, and not these people. But there's like so much stress. And I did a cocktail shoot on February 8th for this new company, and there was supposed to be the other partner there, and he's more moody and I'm more light and airy. Oh, wedding photographer, right?
Yeah.
So he got really sick and couldn't make it, but they had also rented like an Airbnb unit to shoot everything and couldn't like in any way reschedule, but he gave himself like food poisoning, stomach flu, something.
Yeah.
And I had to do all of it. And then at the end of the night, they're like, to tell you the truth, they're really disappointed, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, I worked my ass off. Damn. I don't want to hear after 9 hours when it was supposed to be a 4-hour shoot.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that, oh, well, we were expecting him to. It's like, I delivered. I'm here.
Yeah.
I didn't have to be here. And yet here you are as this company saying that you're like, the only reason why you hired like this dude that I'm working with is because you've heard such good things that he always shows up. And, the brand of him is great. I'm like, well, I'm not him.
That's crazy. Have you considered maybe training someone up and taking a cut from them while you pass them that business?
Yeah, 100%. Like, obviously, I don't think that this was like more of a, I guess like a punch in his face, like so to speak, where he thought he was going to be with the other partner for such a long time that when they split up, it was like a shock. So throwing me into the mix without asking me if I want to be a partner, because I'm not technically a partner, just playing the role of one.
That's crazy.
It'd be nice to have another person, just so like me and that person could like split that off. We can have our own life / do this stuff where like you're getting like notoriety within the community, so they might want to hire me for a wedding. Who knows? They know somebody that knows somebody.
Gotcha.
But
damn,
this is way more draining, more taxing on my body, which we all know that weddings are ridiculous if you're shooting 3 in a row, like 10 hours. And the next day, the 4th day, you're like, oh my God, my body.
Yeah.
But this one, like, I feel like I'm really messing with my body parts.
Oh shit.
Because I feel like I'm picking up more equipment, even using like those wagon rollers.
Yeah.
Way more lifting. I don't know if you've done like a lot of production work. I don't like it.
Well, yeah, because you have scrims, you have gaffs, you have like if you're doing video, lighting, like there's so much shit that goes into it for like just a damn fucking sandwich. Like, oh, I want like 2 scrims, 2 lights. I want natural light and overhead lighting, and then I want it to 360. I want it on a turntable, and you're like, and in a wedding, how do you roll up, Rene? You just get a fucking camera. You're like, let's do this.
Right? Oh, I forgot all my lenses at home. I only have the 24-70. It's okay.
We're all right. 24-70 will get you through anything, dude. That's my shit right there. That's your okay. Let's do that, Rene. Your lens of choice, your one lens of choice for the rest of your life.
Can I call it?
Call it. What would it be?
His is a telephoto for sure.
Which one though?
I don't know. I was using whenever we used to shoot. It was always the 70-200.
Well, that's what I was told to shoot with.
Oh, that's what I was told.
But okay. I do love this fucking telephotos with the shit. Yeah. So I would pick a telephoto, but if I didn't get the telephoto, it would be 24-70, 100%.
That's yours?
Yeah, for sure.
Shit. If I was to pick one, like for the rest of my life, I'd have to go with the 85 1.2.
Really?
Dude, yeah, because like it's so good, dude. Like that shit, it's the sweet spot of portraits, and it looks so artistic. Everything that I've shot with that, it looks so fucking good. Like 24-70 looks good at 2.8. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
But something about the 85 when you get the eye and it starts fucking fading out and you got this crazy dreamy background, like that could get me work like that, dude. Like I could charge money off of that shit. But 24-70, fuck man, like I'd be fucked at like a reception. Like I can't get nothing. So I'd be fucked in a lot of situations. Yeah, I'd be fucked in a lot of situations, but I would make sure I probably wouldn't shoot weddings. I'd probably just shoot portraits for life. Like just fucking portraits. That's all I would do. Like fuck man.
I'd call hers 50. The 50.
I would say 2470 is my guess with hers. Let's see.
Yeah, I would do 2470.
Yeah, that shit's a
I
beast.
think that was the first lens I ever bought where I was like spending big bucks. And then I upgraded to the Mark II. And how funny, a week after that, I dropped the first, just broke from my camera. I'm like, oh, cool. The mount is still on, but the lens is somewhere down Fremont Street.
Damn. How did that, like, did you feel that pain in your chest where you're like, fuck? Like,
I felt it because that's when I had first bought like the 5D Mark III.
oh.
So I bought it and then I upped it because I was so used to like wearing it, and I was doing an engagement shoot in Vegas, and I just let go of my camera, just dropped it. And I'm like, what did I just do? And then the bride to be, she like looks at me and she's like, she starts like, it's okay, I'll have the 50.
Wow.
And then I put it back on the camera, and like the camera still worked. There's something wrong with it. Like it took a while to focus, but it still worked. So I was like able to like manually focus and still finish everything. But that's also when State Farm dropped me.
Oh,
I made a claim.
Damn.
My only claim, and they dropped me after one claim. So
That's
them for
some
like 2
shit,
years.
man. It's like, dude, that's some shit. That's some shit,
That's
man.
beyond me.
The insurance companies are something else. Well,
Yeah.
hey, kind of funny question, but that bride, when she freaked out, do you think she was freaked out because of her day, like she wasn't gonna get shots, or was she genuinely like worried for you? Like, what?
She was worried for me. She
Good. Okay, cool.
tried to hug me and was crying.
That's cool. So she cared about you, and she
like,
felt bad for you.
who will pay for it? And then it's so weird because now I shot their wedding like 4 years ago, and we're all friends.
That's cool as fuck, man. So you found
last year went to Rosarito with them.
What? Oh shit. That's funny. That's funny. That's cool though, man. Like you can meet some cool ass people in the gigs. In the game, you really, really can. So that's super tight. That's super, super tight.
I do have a question about a lens that you own that you never use.
Oh, my 50 off the bat. Cause like I have an 85, but that 50, that I got when I first started, and I evolved past that. So that 50 is collecting dust. Like it's not doing shit no more.
Really?
So I was like, man, so my 50 is gone. How about yours?
Me?
Yeah, Rene, well, how about yours?
I have a 24 millimeter 1.4 for video. I don't know where it is. I never.
That's a good. I don't know where it is.
I literally lost it at home somewhere. I don't know where it is.
That's even better that it's at home.
It's brand new. It's brand new, and that's how much I like didn't use it. That I don't know. I picked it.
That wins. That's so far winning. Dubs. All right, let's see. What do you got that you're not using? Because that's hard to beat. It's new. It's at his fucking house, and that's how you know that shit is not being used. That's hard to beat.
Yeah, that's definitely how you know. I like to keep all my lenses in one place, so I never had lost any. But for some reason, maybe in 2018, every photographer was like, "The Sigma art. Oh, need to buy that." And I was like, I don't want to mix and match brands. I'm gonna stay with Canon. And I went ahead and got the 35 1.4 Mark II.
Oh shit.
I think I used it twice.
Damn.
And like I just can't see the benefit of shooting with it. And maybe it's because I haven't used it enough. And then somebody offered to buy it at a smaller price, and I'm like, it's new. I'll just keep on sitting on it until it's absolutely worth nothing. And there's like a Mark V version that comes out.
Yeah. I've tried the 35. I'm not a fan of it either. It doesn't.
Why?
What's your guys' thoughts on that focal length? Like 35 on a full frame. Like do you see yourself in that zone a lot or no? Like
not for photo.
Because I feel like I zoom past that a lot. Like on the 2470, I'm shooting like 50, 60, 75, 24 only when I'm trying to get wide. But I don't see 35 a lot. Like, how about you guys?
I never use 35. I only hear about it because of like 35 millimeter films, but I don't fucking use it. So
that's the only reason that I hear that number is because of films. How about you, Dubs? Like, what are your thoughts on 35?
I literally just bought it because a whole bunch of other photographers said they had it.
That's fucking
and they loved it. So I was like, I'll love it too. I definitely will. Especially if I'm buying like quicker focusing one, like it's gonna be great. It's nice because if you are shooting like fully open,
Yeah.
it's like it almost skips like that shallow depth of field like the 85 does.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
correct.
it's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
okay, my beer and then the beach, I think, behind me. You know,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that you can really shoot is if you're taking photos of like stuff in your hand. Otherwise, I have the 11 to 24, that big fat one
The
that
bulbous,
gets everything.
the
The
fucking
little
fireball.
bulbous little thing. I have that if I want to like see everything around me.
I see you. I see you. That's a
I
good
don't know.
point. Yeah, I think 35, you're right. It's kind of like there's this weird zone where there's no compression. I think, is it compression? Yeah, right. When it's the 70 to 200, that's compression. So the 35, like if the beach is there, it still kind of feels wide, like where it's like, you're not giving me the sauce.
Yes.
But once you get to like 70, that's where magic starts happening. 85, more magic. Fucking 200, it's like, wow, that island is now behind me. So I feel like when you get to those, shit, that's where the fun happens. But 35, I don't know.
No,
Maybe it's
you're in the water.
Yeah, you're in the water, dude. I've done that so much. Do you guys have a trick like where you basically, a telephoto lens, like a trick where say you bring backgrounds to people, like something that you like to do with the lens? Because that's what I do with the 70 to 200. Like when I can't go down to the beach, I'll just say, hey, just stand here on this hill and I'll bring the beach to you. Like I love that lens for that reason, so I don't have to walk. Do you guys have any tricks that you guys use, like dubs with any lens that, or like maybe even wide angle? Any tricks that you got that you kind of like to use with lenses?
Prism.
The
My
prism?
phone has a prism too.
Oh, so you do that like artsy prism shit?
Yeah, I mean, it only works in some couples, obviously.
I got you.
Or my favorite is when like we're near water, and then I do that reflection from the bottom with the sky, and they see this, and they're like, "There was a lake? We don't remember lake." I'm like,
Okay.
"You're floating on a lake because you're like Jesus."
That's cool. How about you, Rene? You got any tricks with lenses?
Not really, bro.
Nice. I just nope. He's
No,
all
thanks.
nope. Yeah, that's
Straight
cool though.
straight to the point. No, I've only tried some shit with like that prism shit and like owning like this little battery operated light like string lights, and you just throw it in front of the fucking lens. And it sometimes it has some creative shit. I've only done it like once or twice. It wasn't really my thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I said, it's all up to like different couples.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it just depends who you're with. Like some people, they're over it. Some people are like down for any idea you have. So it's like, all right, it just really depends on the person. I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think about fisheye lenses?
Oh, I hate them. They're just like skateboard videos. It just takes me back to my skating days where I was like, they're just for skateboarding. Like that's fucking it. That and Jackass, the movie.
You don't like, there's no part of you that's like, yeah, I could use a fisheye lens for something.
Fuck, never. For me, nah. That's my answer.
I think in some situations it works. Like if you get like 25-year-olds that are like almost still in like Jersey Shore mentality, where like that reception is like, fuck yeah, brother. You know, they're just having the craziest time ever. And like you want to be creative too, and you're just like popping flash everywhere, and you like get down and there's a whole crowd that's like dancing around you.
Yeah.
Then to get like some wide distortion, nobody cares that it's distorted. It looks fun.
Yeah.
But like it's the only time.
Yeah. It's like a fun lens you could use after you got everything else down. You know,
100%.
you have time to fuck around, so it's like, let me play with this fisheye and see if I can come up with anything fun. But yeah, there's no other place for it.
I feel like that's the same thing with the string lights or like using prism. It's like as long as you got that key shot, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna play with this a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time I'd use it. That's what's like the rest is just like I didn't get everything else dialed in right how I'm supposed to do it.
Correct.
I had this question earlier. I was like, what do you think your top three? Like you just fucked up. You fucked up hard. What are your top three? I know you have them. We've all done this for a while.
I have it. Okay, cool.
What do you mean? Like top three in what though?
Like
disasters.
Huh? Disasters. Exactly. Top three.
Yep, I knew exactly what you were saying.
Oh, disasters.
Yeah, like you forgot your fucking batteries or you forgot cards.
Oh, I had three.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
All right,
shoot.
I'm gonna go from like easiest to the worst.
Okay.
So easiest, I shot a whole wedding in JPEG.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was large JPEG, and for some weird reason, my exposures were spot on. And mind you, this was for Dan, so it's like I didn't even know. I'm like, but when I was editing, like, I didn't have to do anything. So it's like, oh, just 5 points up on the contrast. Perfect. Like, oh my god, thank God, recovery. Great. Then the other one was I was shooting a wedding in New Orleans. I wasn't shooting the wedding yet. I had just discovered when I landed and was prepping all my stuff for the next day, I don't have batteries.
Mm.
0 batteries or like 1?
0 batteries. No battery.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? I thought I packed it. Like, always in my brain. Like, I stress out, days before, even though I'm like fine. Like, as I'm driving to the wedding, I'm fine. But when I'm packing and I'm about to leave and get in my car, I'm like, oh, where's everything? I'm going to get fired right now. And then I'm driving. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to shoot. But for some reason, I didn't have the batteries. So I thought, right, I go to Best Buy, buy these really shitty off-brand batteries. I have to recharge every 30 minutes because that's how long it lasts.
Yeah.
So we bought 3 of them. I even had to groom go out to another Best Buy because I could only buy 1 battery where I was.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You
I'll
told
give you
them?
all the money. Yeah, I told him, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I tested this thing. It's like not really lasting. Oh my god, I'll give you money back. It's like, no worries. Like, it's fine. Cool. And then as I'm packing to leave, done with the wedding, everything was a success. I'm running back and forth. I helped them do other stuff that I wasn't supposed to do. Stayed a little longer, gave them back everything that I could as far as like service wise because they were totally cool with it. I didn't know I had a secret compartment in my backpack, and that's where my batteries were.
Nice.
And so I'm like, oh my god, I did pack everything. I am a complete idiot, and I spent $250 on like these crappy batteries. And then the worst one was here in San Diego.
Wait, hold on. Did you keep those crappy batteries?
Yeah, I have them still. Do I use them now? Of course I have them.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you still use them or if you just tossed them.
Yeah, no, they're awful, but I have them. Who knows? Worst one was for some reason I'm a dumbass a lot, and so if I'm shooting with like let's say let's pretend this is a combat clash, right? And then here is the SD card, and you see how they're not the same, right? You got 128 and then the 64. Me, stupid. I always like to double up when I'm shooting.
Yeah.
But I saw that I had like the CF card was that 128 and the other one was at 64. So it was like, I'll just keep it and then go ahead and like pop the next thing and then it'll be fine. So when I'm like uploading, I'll know exactly what I've done and then just go ahead and reformat everything and shoot another wedding. Well, for some reason, on top of it being like shooting speeds are different. So like one's at like 150 megabytes per second, the other one's 170 megabytes per second. So like every time I'm shooting like 10 frames, one is missing on one of the cards. So I didn't like try to double up everything when I was also like uploading to the computer. I also somehow skipped over like half of it because I thought I had shot and I didn't like, try to use both, right? The CF and the SD card just to make sure I'm like, okay, cool. Everything's there. I probably was missing 500 very important photos of like just them together. There's like a cultural ceremony dance thing that was happening. And I did like a recovery on my computer to like find anything from these stupid SD cards. Found some, even asked the videographers to like give me some of their stills to edit and I will pay them. But they never complained. They never said anything. But also, she was super nice to me and she saved me on the phone as like lover butt or lover doodles or something. We never talked sense. But we were like talking a lot until the wedding and then after the wedding. Talking a lot, delivered. Silence. So I'm pretty sure she knew.
Yeah.
I was so ready for like something to happen, like, oh, well, we're missing a lot of photos. What's happening? I was like thinking in my head, I'll pay for a hairstylist, makeup artist, and somebody to clean the dress and do a reshoot. I'll do this. I'll just give them back this much amount of money. I was ready with like all the options. And that was probably the worst wedding I've ever shot because I've never messed up so bad.
That's crazy.
The worst.
Yeah, that must have been stressful as fuck. Like,
I'm like still stressed out thinking about it.
Yeah, like it's just something that you're afraid she might call you like one of these days and go, you know what? I'm fucking suing your ass. Like like that.
It's been too long now.
Yeah, but fuck man, for those probably months or years, like maybe 1 year for sure, you're like, ugh, that must have been rough. How about you, Rene, man? What are your top three?
I don't even. Well, once I left my camera on a monopod as I was recording, and someone walked by and moved the floor moved, so things went like a fucking tree, and it crashed in front of like, there's like 300 people there. It just shattered in pieces. The lens did.
Down.
Like fuck. That was probably the worst one. And then the least, I lost a memory card.
Ooh.
And I did it for free. I think I talked about this before. I did it for free. So I mean I still felt bad, but it was just for practice. So it's like, well, at least you didn't pay anything. So I can't give you anything back. I did it free. And then the second was just like not having enough memory cards. So like I'd have to like delete shit.
Shit.
Like, oh, this sucks. People should just delete and like look down and make sure like I delete enough good stuff or bad stuff to keep the good stuff. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then like make it work. Like just stretch it out. It's gonna work. Those are the ones I can think of right now. You?
Damn, dude. For me, I'd have to say probably like leaving my SD card at a wedding on one of them. And I only had one camera body. So that was pretty bad. Like I didn't have a backup. And I just had to fucking ask. Remember, I told you Uncle Bob to borrow his SD card because I was like, hey, I see you shooting with the DSLR. Do you have a spare SD card by chance? And homie fucking blessed me. And he's like, here, just use mine. And I was like, damn, dude. Like, never again have I forgot an SD card after that. So it was a good lesson. I was like, shit. And then another one was probably, I would have to say, let's see, I'm trying to think of a good one. Probably that one too, of the not having enough storage, like deleting as you go. I underestimated how much I'd be shooting, especially when I was first learning about RAW, like how much space RAW files actually took. So I just got a 32 gigabyte when I should have got like a 120, whatever or 256.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, 32. Nope, 32 is not fine. Like at least 64 that. You know what I mean? That 64 gig is nice, but 32 fills up super fast. So for me, it was always memory related because it's just either you forgot it or you don't underestimate the file size. And I use that knowledge with the 4K, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not gonna make that same mistake because I know 4K will fill up fast. So I got a 128 card and then the 56. So I was like, no, I don't want to run into that when I'm shooting 4K out there. So I was like, nah, dude. But the number one problem that I would say, and this one's really cool because it's kind of different than all of ours. But when I used to sell fucking wedding packages, I don't know why my dumbass would do this, but I would always fucking do my pitch, sell them and be like, yeah, you want to work with me? This is going to be awesome. Here's my packages. And they're like, man, these prices are good. But my stupid fucking ass would say, what I want you to do, because I was trying to be the nice guy, and nice guys get fucked, man. Like, I was like, why don't you go home and research some other photographers so you can see that, we are better than them and that our prices are. I basically had them. They were ready to fucking buy, and my dumbass fucking sent them off to my competition, and they would never call me back. And I was like, why aren't they fucking call? Because my dumbass like unsold myself. So like for me, that's the worst thing that I did, because I did that probably for like 6 months before I got trained up on how to properly sell. And I was like, man, never again am I going to do that. It's either close or die. That's what I tell people. You either tell me yes or no today. That's what I tell my bride and groom. I say, bride and groom, I want you to keep it real with me. I don't like living in the world of maybe. Just tell me yes or no. And even if it's no, it doesn't hurt our feelings. It's great practice for me to come out here and kind of show you my packages. So I just need you to make a decision on that. Is that cool with you? And then I shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah. They all almost always say yes, because we are, basically a good fucking price company, 5-star reviews. And the dope thing is, ever since I started doing that, close ratio just went up like stupid. It went from like 10% to like 80 to fucking 90. So it's cool. So I was like, man, that's a good tip that I hope no one's doing out there. Never try to be that nice person where you're like, oh yeah, go look at other people and get back to me. They won't. Just close them there on the spot.
That's a really good tip right there.
Yeah.
Dude, as you guys were talking about that, I just realized I had probably almost as close to like my worst one happen November.
Okay.
My shutter died. And it was a 2-hour wedding. So I was like, all I need is one camera. It's in Balboa Park. My shutter literally died. I kept taking the lens off, taking the SD card out, taking the battery out to like give it a little more life as they were walking the aisle, the processional.
Shit.
And then finally it legit died, like right when family photos were about to happen. And the weird thing, like blessing in disguise, right? My mom isn't working due to COVID. Like she has like a job like selling tickets for Broadway. It's like, yeah, Broadway's no dice right now. And so I just bought another camera. And I'm like, the camera in the box, get an Uber. And oh yeah, this is even better. Her car was in the shop. She was like getting a new transmission or something. Why not? Why not that week, right?
Yeah.
Get an Uber. I'll be done in 40 minutes as soon as you bring that to me. And she brought it. They were super cool about it. I shot the proposal. So they kind of already knew me. But I learned a lesson that even if it's a 2-hour wedding, 1-hour wedding, 30-minute wedding, bring 2 bodies.
2 cameras. Yeah.
Like I just justified it as like, you know, if it was an engagement session and it died, I would have just said, we'll shoot later. Like I've had it where I'm shooting at the beach and then the waves come up and they brush along my equipment. I'm like, all my stuff's wet when I'm shooting right now. I don't want to turn this stuff on. I'm going to dry it off and it's going to be fine. We'll shoot some other time, but we can't do that with a wedding.
Yeah, that's a good tip though. Always carry 2 bodies for sure. Even when you're just getting started, like get 2 shitty T7Is and go out there. Like don't go on one because your shutter could die. You could drop it. Like Rene, you shared your story about that fucking thing that fell. Shit happens. You could even crunch your damn camera by twisting if you have a spider holster and just destroy your camera. Well, it's like one small move could F it up, dude. It's crazy.
I've had like my camera fall off my holsters just because they loosen up, like these old ones I used to have. And like luckily I kind of caught it with my foot.
Oh, so, lucky. Like I know what you're talking about where it hurts your foot, but you're like, it didn't hit concrete.
Yeah. So it's like the impact isn't as hard. So I've saved it that way, but like it's literally have fallen off straps, dude. So it's very now I always double check it. I'm always tightening the straps. I'm always fucking double checking it because you never know what will happen.
I like what you said, never know, because like this son of a bitch, like it's just a little hole. But I fell when I was skateboarding. I went to North Park for a meeting and my dumbass had my fucking Sony A7 III strapped around me with the cage. And I was riding my skateboard. I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to go to this meeting and I'm going to show them the camera so we could get some clips and I'll fucking land this client. And I'm not even kidding. I fucking launched like probably 15 miles an hour. And the first thing that I thought, reflex, I knew how that strap works. Like it was one of these over the shoulder straps and I knew it was going to fling this way. So as I'm falling, I put all my weight here. My knee got jacked up, dude. Like my pants were ripped. I was bleeding. But the cool thing is, as the fucking Sony was swinging, I go like this last second, and in the like bicep / crack this area right here, the fucking Sony just swings on my arm right there and gives me like the deadest arm ever. Just think of a clunk of cage metal just going boom, like to your arm. I was all but I caught it, and I was like, what you said of your foot, like it didn't hit the ground. But damn, did that shit hurt my arm. So I was lucky it didn't like smash asphalt. But that, man, now I'm never going to ride with the camera. Never, like, because of that shit. So I was like, fuck, I got lucky, dude. I got lucky, but this hole's going to always remind me, like, okay, that's like my fucking crucifixion. Like, nope, you're not allowed to ride with cameras.
Even if you get away with it a few times, it's always going to catch up to you.
Oh, it catches up. Yeah. And my knee still fucking hurts, dude. Like, really bad.
It's so funny that that's what we do, though.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this equipment that's like grand versus our body that can't actually be fixed.
Yeah.
You know? Us being out of work makes us lose even more work.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's $5,000 or here's like the that we're losing.
Yeah.
I'd rather save the camera every time.
Me too, dude. Like I'll sacrifice my arm. I'll be like, I don't give a shit. Break my arm. I can't have that break. That's my money maker. My arm, like
I'll learn to shoot with the other one.
Yeah, I'll learn to shoot with one arm. Fucking samurai shit. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
So insurance? You guys have insurance?
Oh hell yeah. Dude, that's a must for
I
me
keep it
now.
wild, bro.
Yeah.
No insurance here.
I know you raw dog it. I know you
I
do.
could
You
raw
told me,
dog it.
dude. I was like, you raw dog that shit. Like, I couldn't because my gear, like when it's all stacked together, like even if someone was to snatch my bag, it's worth more than my fucking car that I drive, dude. And I drive a shitty car, by the way. So it's a 2003 Toyota Corolla. So I always joke, I say everything in this suitcase costs more than this car. Like, so if I only have to pay a 500 deductible and get dropped by State Farm, cool, fucking drop me. But
Yep.
at least I got my gear back. Like,
Yeah.
that's, I joke with my wife. I was like, if I ever get held at gunpoint, like, here's the joke. I'm going to say, give me 1 second and I'll give you everything. I'll literally pop the SD cards, put those in there and be like, here you go. Have fun. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Like, and I'll make a claim right after that and say, I just got jacked. I just got jacked. It's not worth getting in a fight for. And that's where I like insurance, because I know people with no insurance, they'll probably have to fight for that gear. They'll be like, no, this is my livelihood. And you might get shanked. You might get popped over a fucking 6D or a fucking Mark IV. Like, that shit ain't worth your life. But a fall is.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, a fall is. But I'm going to try to go against someone with a gun because of my A73. I'll be like, here you go, sir, in a fucking bow.
I feel like most people get their shit jacked out of their car though.
They do.
You
Yes.
leave it in your car. I've always heard stories. It's never happened to me, like knock on wood, but like I always heard stories that like people are just too tired because they get home late. It's like midnight and they just leave it in the car, or like they stop off for some food and then boom, it's gone.
That they jacked me on the car. Like they basically, I guess they were watching us. And cool thing is it was at the start of my career. So it was like what
Yeah.
Rei, like I didn't give a shit. I was
Lord.
charging like
Okay.
$800 a wedding. I was barely getting started, but it sucked because, man, like for me to drop, like, you know, got it on Craigslist. It came with the bag, extra batteries, 2 lenses. Like it was, oh cool, I could get started in my business. Jacked. It was from the car. It was in PB, and I was pissed because we were hanging out with friends. And you guys know, I'm pretty sure you've been there. When you first start out as a photographer, you take your fucking camera everywhere and shoot everything, like your friends, eating, drinking, having a good time. You shoot. That's how you learn. And I put my shit in the trunk. When we came back, that trunk was popped open, and I was like, it was a dream where I was like, wait, no, it's fucking here. It's fucking here. Like, even though the trunk was open, I was still like, sure, it's got to be in here. I was like fucking tapping the side of an empty trunk going, it's in here. It's got to be in. Nope. That shit was
where
gone,
the spare tire is.
Yeah, checking where the spare tire is at. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's here.
Yeah,
and that shit was a shitty feeling. And I almost quit photography there. But I didn't. And thank God I didn't, because it's been like a blessing. Like I could take pictures of my kids. I can literally make money whenever I want. I can go up to a restaurant, a business. I could pitch to brides and grooms and photography. Had I quit there, it would have been game over, dude. But my ass was, something inside me was like that stubborn Mexican where it's like, nah, just because they jacked you doesn't mean you're gonna stop. You like this shit. Go fucking get another one. Like that was the conversation in my head. And I'm glad I did, because I could have easily just been like, fuck photography. Like easily, dude. So I'm glad I didn't.
I'm sure that was irritating as fuck.
Oh, dude, I was pissed. I was so pissed, dude. I wanted to whoop someone's ass, but there was no point. Like I just looked back at it and I was like, I'm just glad you didn't quit. Like I always have a conversation with myself and go, good job for not quitting. Yeah. Like, and to anyone listening out there, don't fucking quit when something like knocks your ass down. Like on some real shit, that's your challenge to keep going, whether you want it or not. Like that's some Rocky Balboa shit.
I was gonna say, photo and video is challenging as fuck. So there's definitely gonna be times where you're like, fuck this is bullshit.
I don't know. We've all ran into
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like dirt poor.
Yeah.
That's the game.
What do you
like
the first 5 years?
Yeah, first 5 years.
I would agree.
First 5 years, like barely needs me, basically.
Yeah. You're under like 30K under 5 years for sure. Like you're just barely getting your feet wet on that shit for sure.
Yeah.
So
what, oh my god, they're gonna pay me $100 all day, and you're like, wait a second.
I've done that too. I've like driven fucking far for like $100, $150, and I'm like, this is it though, right? This is what I have to do.
Yeah,
it's fucking whack.
The cool thing is, I tell people with photography, like if you can ease into it as a side hustle, do it. But if you are gonna treat this like as a full-time thing, don't expect to make a lot of money the first couple of years, like you said. I'm
Mm-mm.
glad you said that, and I'll keep it real too and say, hey, you got to be willing to eat some fucking dirt and shit and some ramen noodles at the same time, because you're not going to be eating lobster for a while like that. That's not till you get established, because everyone and their fucking mamas is photographers, especially today. So it's hard to sell yourself today. So you got to build your portfolio, got to build that trust, you got to build that site, you got to get those cards, you got to get those reviews, you got to run that business, you got to pay those taxes. It's a lot of work. So if you're out there listening and you already quit, you don't deserve it, then bitch. Straight up, you got to fight for it.
I just got a thought right now. What do you think is the most important thing? Like reviews, portfolios,
Sales.
or like selling yourself?
Sales all day, dude. I could sell myself without reviews. Like if you get good at sales, reviews help you get those people in the door and in front of your seat. But if you can't sell, it's not even worth it. Like sales is the bread and butter. Like you can literally go up to a small business and sell yourself. You could if you're good at sales. You can go to fucking a pizza shop and say, hey, I went on your site and I noticed there was no photos of your pizza and I've eaten here. What's going on? This is sales. I'm asking questions. Oh, well, we've been so busy. Well, has anyone asked you to help for this project? No, not really. Would you be open to doing that right now? Right now? Yeah, I have my camera. Would you be open to it? Fucking sold yourself. And you basically got your foot in the door. Yeah, you did that free shoot. But how fast could you turn that to a paid job? You can't turn that shit to a paid job. You got to get better at sales, because first one's free, next one's a fee. You know what I mean? Like that first one, 30 minutes of your time to get your foot in the door. That's dope. That's a cool, like photographers and videographers. We literally are needed everywhere, like everywhere, dude. That's the cool thing. Like, fuck, man, like every small business, a salon owner, dentist, like if you can't get in your foot in the door, it's because you're probably wanting money off the bat. Do that shit for free. See what happens. Just be like, hey, I just want to take pictures of your facility. I love it. Be humble. So it's really cool. That's my biggest thing. What about you guys? How about Dubs? What do you think's the biggest thing? Reviews, website, gear? What's your weapon of choice?
Selling yourself, like your personality.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best?
What's your thing?
No, Google reviews.
Google reviews is dope.
Google or Yelp?
Fuck Yelp.
Okay.
Like, Yelp got greedy.
They tell me all the time. They're like, "Oh, we're review a monthly, basically $300. Use it how you will." And then after that, you have to pay $300, right?
Yep.
No, because after that, if you say yes, and then you don't want to do the next month that you have to pay for, they start to remove your reviews.
Yeah, they got greedy.
The worst of you with your clients. And that was my photo. If you Yelp me for like months, it might still be my photo.
We're talking about Yelp right now. Like they would charge you and you pay, and then if you didn't pay anymore, they start taking your reviews.
Oh, they start pulling shit down. They got greedy and they're fucking sneaky, man. Their sales team is aggressive as fuck, dude. They keep calling you. Yeah. Hey, it's Sandra from Yelp. I was just wondering if you were interested in, working with us, and we can help you get. Can you handle an extra 30 new leads in a month? Can you handle it? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, Sarah. Greedy asses like that. Yelp pissed me off, and Google is truly free, and they don't block your shit. That's why I like Google. So I'm glad you picked that shit. That's dope.
And they're like, post whatever you want. Oh, yep. You want to highlight something? It'll cost money to highlight something, but that's also when you highlight, you're also using it as your like promotion, the ads and sponsorship all over the place. It's like,
correct.
You allow me to pick my main photo,
right? It's like
my stars.
Oh, and I don't have to
like a review that I like, right?
Yup. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: for me, getting a fucking review is the hardest It's like picking teeth.
What? No.
Oh my god, bro.
How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you ask?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna ask you because I'm obviously not doing it right. How do you do your Google? How do you get reviews from people? How do you do it? Do you have an incentive?
I got a great answer for this, but I want to start off with you.
What do you do?
Yeah, I want to hear from Dubs because I got a good fucking response for this, but I want to hear if she got some secret sauce.
Okay, let's
see. Right, well, this is only my COVID sauce. Right? I'll call it COVID sauce.
I like that.
So I text them, right? Because typically when you're trying to figure out where you're meeting, then, send them the Like I always like to just do Dropbox. It makes my life easy. A lot of people use Pixieset and what else? I'm like Dropbox, whatever. Yeah. And if they want to use too, but typically people go with like digitals, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta save money. Even though I spent so much money in stupid USBs, I have like 150 USBs hanging out. Like, so I write a little text. I'm like, it was a pleasure, blah, blah, right? And then right underneath I said, if you get a chance to leave a review on Google, I would be so grateful for it. You're helping a small business like mine survive and become searched in these strange times, aka 2020. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Smiley face, kissy face, ah. And like, oh my God, yeah, of course, we would love for you. Yeah, I'm so happy like that you're making money and you're surviving. I'm like, thank you, because
Dubs, that's what's up. I like that.
So like, this is I don't say that word for word, but it's pretty much very close. And bro, they're like, yeah, I will, and then fucking crickets, dude. You're like my best. You're like my best homie. Day of, and we're texting. You're like, yeah, for sure, I'll do it. Fucking send you the link. I mean, fuck, I might as well write it myself. Shit, it's like you're right there. All you gotta do is click and fucking.
Wait, you made a link though to take you to Google. I never do that. I tell them all they have to do is like write Valerie Durham photography into Google and they'll find me. If you link, then Google can see that link that you're making. There's like a directed link correspondent somewhere in the internet world that can see where that link came from.
Yeah, well,
there's always tracking. There's always tracking for sure.
Yeah, but
dude, you want to know the most gangster way to do it? Oh man, this one's sick because I used to do her way and the texting fucking works. But then I also got some Rene action where I did hear crickets and I thought they were fucking cool, like homies. So one of the things that I do is I basically give them one retouch. Like in all my package, I tell people, hey, I edit all your photos just so you know, but one retouch. Think about this as magazine editing. Like I'm going to make you look like fucking Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. So what I do is I give one in the package so they get a taste of it. So I give them one. And here's the cool thing. I'll hit them with that COVID sauce probably like a week later after I deliver everything and give them that retouch photo. Yeah. And then I'll make a Loom video. So LOOM to anyone listening out there. Loom is an app that's free where you can record your face, your screen, whatever the hell. And I show them how to Google me like what she did. That was true. Don't send a direct link. Just basically say, hey, so I'll say their name. So I'll be like, hey, what's up, Rene? It's Eddie. I just had one really quick question for you. Did you have maybe like 5 minutes today? Because it takes only 5 minutes to do that. Check out what I'm going to do. And then I'll show my screen and I'll be like, I'm just Googling Love Life Photography. And do you see this little link right here? And I'm in an incognito mode because I'm logged in on my Google account. So they could see the button, write a review. They see that and I click on it and see that's all you have to do. Just log in, put your thing. Now, I'm going to bribe you. Rene. If you get this done by today, I'll give you another retouch.
Yeah. That's what you would
and then I shut the fuck up and I end the video. Yeah. And they almost always hit you. I'll make one today. Like that thing's a gangster ass trick, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing an incentive. You're incentive.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They give you a review, you're going to give them a fucking retouch.
Big time.
Right. But honestly, I think that your reviews, like, they get reviewed by Google's team or like robot, whatever.
Oh, for sure.
So I think whenever you're linking these people and they're writing a review, if they do write a review from your link, it gets flagged. So people could have been leaving you reviews this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Dice.
If you're doing, if you're doing that.
You just said that, and it's funny because I got a review, and then she's like, "Yeah, I left a review," and I was like, "I don't see shit."
That's interesting.
And she's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't see anything." I'm like, can you do it again? If you did it, whatever. Because I was like, I would see it if she fucking did it.
But yeah.
Didn't. And then she's like, all right, I'll do it again. And then I saw the fucking review.
She probably rewrote it in Google. I was like, where is his stuff? Here it is.
Yeah,
that's interesting. So anyone listening out there, don't send your link. Fuck that.
Just tell them exactly what to write in the Google search.
It just seems like the easier thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, here's the fucking, let me baby you and fucking send you exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Fucking just put, you don't have to say anything. Just put stars in a period. That's all I fucking want.
Just star.
5 stars.
Just put stars and a period.
Like a
Fucking
lazy
dot.
review.
5 stars.
Like that.
Dot.
Well, because it's all about the stars.
Yeah.
How many reviews when you go on there? How many do you actually read of everything?
You want to know what that's really for, though?
What the reviews?
SEO. So if everyone's
sure.
writing good shit, man, people are gonna start to see that wedding photography is in your reviews. You start ranking up on Google, dude, little by little. So
yeah, for sure.
that's why I want them to write. I was like, write words with like wedding review.
Most people are. I don't know. I feel like they can't write. It's like a hard thing to do for some people.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's cool.
But
Well, hopefully some of those tips work, man. If you know how to retouch someone, that shit gets them all the time, dude. Like, and I say that day. That's the secret. Don't tell them a week because it's fucking over. Like, you have to say today.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit's it. 24 hours.
No, anything longer than a day, you lost them. They're fucking.
Yeah, they gone.
Oh, since we're having a quick beer, do you have beers at your events or drinks?
There was only one wedding where I got pretty sloshed, dude. It was fucking awesome. I got like tequila though, mad tequila. We were doing shots with the fucking the groom, and he's like, "Hey, fucking crazy man," because I'm crazy with my energy. And homie's all, "Just keep drinking." And good thing my wife was there because I told her, "Hey, do you mind driving? Like I'm gonna get lit right now." That was the only fucking time where I got sloshed, but I don't drink ever since that thing. Because it was kind of like what you said, Rene. People were looking at you like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Yeah.
So ever since then, I was like, I'm never drinking like at all. Just Coke with no Jack.
Not even in the back? You don't go outside and have a beer?
Fuck no, dude. Not even then. I'll wait till I get home to drink. Like I could wait.
Or like end of you're done working?
Maybe at the end, and I'd have to be kind of like really cool with the bride and groom, like really cool. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't do it to a client that I don't really know and I've just done an engagement session with. Like, nah, I wouldn't do that with theirs. What about you, Dubs? How do you feel about that?
I only drink if I'm offered.
If you're offered.
I never do like shots. If someone's like, "Here's a whiskey shot," I'm like, "Cool, that's my drink of the day. That's it."
Okay.
Whatever it is like one, maybe two if it's like one at the beginning and one at the end.
You've got it.
But I never do it in front of parents.
That's
unless the parents are like as on the dance floor as bride and groom and me, and then they're like, "Hell yeah, girl, drink." I'm like, "All right, mom, cheers." And she's like, "Yeah, party." I'm like, "It's the wild mother. This is amazing."
Yeah, those are like the moms. Moms give you the death stare, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Moms, grandmas, any maternal figure.
Yeah. They're the ones giving me the eyes. They're the ones giving me the stares. Those are the ones I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And same. I've gotten it's like slosh probably like twice.
Did you have a second shooter, or were you driving?
No, I was by myself. No, I fucking flew, bro. I flew.
Oh, you flew?
I was in Washington, and I got fucking. My flight was at like, I don't know, like at 2 a.m. or 12 or 6. I don't remember right now, but I remember I finished pretty early, like at 9, and then the couple was really fucking cool with me, and they're like, "Have a beer." Fuck, did I have some beers? That's for sure. This is really bad, so don't do this. But I had to get to the airport, and I had a rental car.
Oh,
I get the rental car to the fucking airport.
Oh man, dude,
I made it. That was the same one where I broke my fucking lens.
Oh
that's wild, man.
That shit fell over.
Did you break the lens while drinking?
I didn't drink till after. Watch. I think I might have a photo.
You know, that's probably why you got sloshed, because you were like,
He's all pissed. He's all, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah.
No, it was a fun. No, it wasn't that. I wasn't mad about it. It was just like, I'm in Washington. I'm gonna, I have a flight going home tomorrow, so fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy tonight. And then that I mostly drink when I'm offered. I'll have a drink or a shot.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to take shots with you. It's really weird. I don't know. I mean, I know they're in celebration mood, but like a lot of them are like, "Take this shot with me," and those are usually the ones that get really drunk.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if like I'm in a separate room, like if there's like separate rooms or you go outside, I'll have like a glass of wine or a beer or something. Just have one, chill out for a minute, and then take off.
That's what's up.
That's me though. I don't know. I feel like I haven't been that crazy. Maybe like once or twice.
Mine was just once and never again, dude.
Lesson learned.
Oh, big time. And that's the cool thing. Like, hopefully you fall once and that's your lesson. Like, hopefully, just once. If you keep making the same mistake, though, I don't feel sorry for you. Like, you know what I mean? There's some people that keep drinking, and they're like, I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna drink at a job no more. And they keep doing it. Like,
That's an alcoholic.
yeah, that's basically an alcoholic, man, or whatever holic. So someone that's always making excuses, and they take 3 months to touch weddings, or not retouch, edit weddings. They keep making the same mistake. Oh, it takes me 3 weeks, or sorry, 3 months. Like, I've worked with partners like that, and I was like, bye. Like, you ain't changing. Fuck off. Like, it's crazy, man. So yeah, that's a long ass time, right? I was like, man, I could get one done in like less than a month, like easy.
Yeah, like I usually try to get them out. I promise like 6 weeks if it's like peak season,
Wedding
and then
season,
4 weeks if it's whatever.
Correct.
But I want to get it by 2 weeks.
Yeah, dude, that's my game. Like, if you could get it in 2 and done, that's dope. That's like what did you say earlier? Under promising, over delivering. Right?
Yeah.
That's that right there. That's that at its finest. They're like, oh my gosh, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, I was waiting for this. Like, yeah, nah, you're getting your pictures right now. I like this shit.
I saw this happen to this photographer when I was shooting video. But have you ever had like been stoked on the photo you took and you showed to them and then they're like,
Oh yeah, all the time.
I don't know, dude, because I get people pretty fucking hyphy, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, it happens probably out of 10, maybe 1. I'm not trying to say this to be cocky, but I think because I could transfer my energy to them where I'm like, oh, like I'll do this. Oh, shit. This one's crazy. And then I show them and they always go like, whoa. Maybe one time because the girl's hair wasn't like how she wanted it. That was the one time where she's like, oh, I just don't like my hair. I was like, oh, okay, let's fix it and redo it. And then I showed her again. She's like, that one's tight. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I don't know. Does that happen to you guys a lot? I'm curious.
I think I've had it happen when they're like, oh, that's good. But like, they're not stoked. They're not like super stoked. I've had that happen.
I think that has to do with like the time that you show it to them. If they're like mentally somewhere else, like in the timeline of the wedding, let's say that you're like really proud of the photo, and when they see it, when it's edited and everything, they love it. But at that time, like, who knows, hair and makeup could be like stalling, and you're like, oh my God, like your hair looks so beautiful. Let me show you. It's like, oh, great. Now she's like, thanks. But it's because her hair and makeup team is running 30 minutes late. And she's like, when am I going to do my ceremony? Just, you know, it's all about like what's ever in their brain. It's not necessarily like the photo's bad or anything.
That's a good point. Because I think one of the reasons why I don't get a lot of blowback is because I show them in peak moments. So like, I'll show them like when they're at cocktail hour, you know, having fun with their family, or when it's their photo session, like when it's just them two getting lovey-dovey. Those are the ones where you're almost always liking. But that's a good point. Like, getting ready shots, if you show them one of those, I could see them not vibing all the time. Like, fuck, I'm stressed out right now. Don't show me pictures. So that's a good point.
Like, oh, nice.
Shut the fuck up. Like, go do your job. That's a good point, though, because I never show during those moments, but I do show on peak moments almost all the time, like those times.
That's just another learning lesson.
For sure. That's a good tip, though. Like, that's a really good tip. Don't show them on those points. Like, show them in peak moments, like where
unless they're curious about their hair photographs or how their makeup photographs. This is the only time I would show it to them.
Correct.
Like, I'm like, don't worry about it. Let me take this really quick and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. And there's
so just like reassure them too, because I feel like a lot of people are like, I don't use this type of foundation. It doesn't match my neck. Does it look right? Does it look right? And you're like,
you could show them.
It freaking looks right. Hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna put you towards the light. Boom, got it.
Yeah, that's cool. Those were some really good tips, like really good ones, just by accident right there. Those were dope. Hashtag dubs. Those are sick.
Me dubs 2021.
2021, that COVID sauce. I like that.
My sweet COVID sauce.
My sweet COVID. But the cool thing is, like, you know how fucking our great grandparents talked about like the Great Depression and like, so like we're gonna be able to talk some shit about like this. Like, like that's crazy. Like, Disneyland got shut down. When the fuck has Disneyland got shut down? That's crazy to me. Like once. Like, now it's our turn to like fucking deal with that shit, because I want to take my damn daughter, and nope. I was like, she ain't going until their ass is open. So crazy, man. And then with your business for the weddings, chopped in half. Like that's fucking crazy, dude. Now we got to battle that. So
That's fucking
let's see what
gnarly.
happens. Yeah, it's gnarly as shit. It's gnarly as shit, but it makes you fucking stronger. It really does. Like you're gonna be even. Business is gonna be that much easier when you're going now. Like you're gonna be like, oh fuck. I'm not gonna let this shit happen again. Like you're just gonna be more aggressive, dude. Like you're gonna be better. So looking forward to see what happens to you in 2 years. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Your business. Want to see what's cracking with that. It's
And
gonna
she
be
passed
savage.
away from overworking herself.
She
Oh my
passed
God.
away from overworking.
She had to shoot one,
Passed away.
3-day wedding, and she died.
That's funny. Would you die happy or would you be that sad right there? Is that a happy thing or a
I'd
sad
be
thing?
sad. I'd be so sad.
Oh man, that's so. Weddings aren't your jam, or
No, I love weddings, but like I feel like
Really?
I know it's funny. Pre 2020, like I could like workload, like just keep giving me it. I could drive like do Palm Springs every day and have to drive back, do a 10-hour wedding, like have a 17-hour day and be fine for those 3 days.
Yeah.
is that
But
because of
now
the
I do
passion
one
for the
wedding,
wedding?
I'm dead.
Is that because of the passion for the wedding though? Like prior for COVID,
Well,
like where you
no,
could do
it's
it?
like how you say like all weddings are kind of like the same. You just don't know when things are going to happen. It's like, well,
Yeah.
they say at this time it's not going to be this time, so you just have to pivot towards whatever is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my muscles, I guess, like
Oh, yeah.
like it doesn't remember
Yeah.
having to carry that much, even though I have like a holdfast on me, that strap. Like
Hmm.
I feel now that pain still that it's supposed to like alleviate. Now I'm like, oh, this pain hurts here. I have to carry all this crap. Oh, I'm wobbly. My body's not used to it. It's gonna take like another year just to like get back into the flow. Sucks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's crazy. Yeah, because that's
That's
true
why
point.
I'm
Like
already
you're done.
dying lifting, lighting.
Lighting's crazy. Like you guys, well, I can't show you. It's just off camera right here. But I have like a stupid bag with heavy lighting, and I don't have like a budget where fucking companies are paying for the gaff or the lighting. So I'm carrying all that shit. I feel that the next day where I was like, fuck. I actually tweaked my back once where I was like carrying it. I was like, and I had to do the shoot. That was whack. I was like, just holding a straight face, like, fuck yeah, we're fine.
What's the longest day you have? Like,
Longest day?
yeah.
From 5 to 5, 12 hours.
Yeah, I've had a
Getting
12 hours.
somewhere at 5 and then wrapping up at 5. That fucking is gnarly, dude. Like today was almost a 5 to 5, but split because I had to go to salon and then after that with the chiropractor. So it's kind of like split the load, but 5 to 5 was like,
Yeah.
Jesus
Hold on.
Christ, dude. It's crazy. So ready
Yeah,
to
that's
pass the
fucking
fuck
long.
out. I was like,
That's
yeah.
That's the best feeling though. Once you're done, you're like, fuck.
The bed feels nice.
And you can sleep in your shoes.
Dude, sometimes I fall asleep in my jeans, dude. It's bad where I'm just like in jeans and just crazy.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't change to my pajamas. I'm that tired sometimes where I'm just like, let me just rest my eyes. And resting your eyes means you wake up the next morning panicking, like, oh.
Yeah, I think I've had
Crazy,
that a
dude.
couple times. That makes sense.
Yeah, I hate that ghost feeling, dude. It's fucking feel like an old man. Like I just fuck, dude.
That's how you know you're over 30.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you guys done that where you guys doze off like kind of like sitting upright or not yet?
No.
No, yeah.
Dude, I done that once and it freaked me out. I was like, dude, this is what old people do. Like I was dead tired and I was just like chilling on the couch like this. And I just remember it was like my kids around me, my wife, and then I wake up and no one's around me. I was all, what the fuck? That freaked me out, dude. It was sad. It was so sad. I was like, no.
But what time did that take place? Was it like around 2:00? The 2:30 feeling?
It was around like 10 o'clock because he was watching his movie and she was getting ready to take him up to bed. And I was tired that day, like really
10
tired.
p.m.
What's up?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. So I was like ready to pass out, but I could usually hang, you know what I mean? Like I'll be like, oh, no, I'll walk upstairs. I didn't make it. I was just like, and I woke up at like 1:30 to an empty fucking sofa. I was like, oh shit.
I think I've done that. Well, you said it's 10 p.m. Like I thought when you said 10, I was like, dude, you fell asleep at 10 in the morning.
Oh, no. I still got some youth. Yeah, I still got some youth for sure.
I've like fallen asleep like at 10 or like 9:30 and then like wake up at 2. I'll like, what the fuck? Like,
okay.
What day is this? You know, like what the fuck happened?
Has that happened to you then?
That. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
You've never done that?
Not you? Oh shit. Good on you, mate. That's
Really?
awesome.
Oh, because I sleep 8 hours.
Okay.
I always sleep 8 hours.
You really?
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny. I've been debating whether or not I should wake up early on Monday to go shoot in Palm Springs because we're
Shit.
doing like a cover for the magazine.
Well, shoot it.
It's
Okay.
like,
What time?
oh, hanging out on a weekend. How is your weekend getaway gonna be? But like, we're supposed to arrive somewhere and start shooting at 10 a.m.
Damn.
And I'm like, I sleep late and I wake up late. And if we have to shoot at 10 a.m., then I should probably get a hotel. So I think I'm actually going to end up spending almost the same amount of money I'm making so I can just not have to go back and forth.
Fuck. I hate hearing that, man. Like that breaks my heart. I was like, man.
But I need my sleep.
Yeah. Sleep is worth it for sure, man. But fuck, to break even like that, like damn, that's rough.
It's not so bad. The beginning of February, me, the videographer, and I don't know, what is she? She's like the social media PR person for San Diego Magazine. We all went down to Valle. Everything was hosted. Everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Met up with a bunch of chefs that are like amazing and like.
So there is some trade ups.
Yeah,
like
there's some nice perks where you're like, if I break even, like I had such a good experience where I'm like, if that's how I can just live my life as a trade.
Yeah.
Oh, my Atlanta. That's the only thing I do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to live in a house.
Yeah, trade's cool, man. Like I think trade's underrated if you really want that thing. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna like, dude, like I would trade with the fucking mechanic like all day. Like if I could take his pictures and he could fix my car for life, I will shoot your pictures for life, dude. Let's go. Like that's dope. Because I suck in mechanic shit. Like I would love to trade for that. That'd be sick. What would you trade for? What's a fun trade you would do? What's a fun trade you would do?
I agree with that. I do.
Mechanic?
Yeah, for sure. I told you, like, I could take care of like basic shit. Like that's not, but there's some big shit that I would need. And that's when you want to do the trade.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Would you pick the same thing?
No, would I pick mechanic?
Yeah. Would you pick the same
thing? What would you pick? My boyfriend works for Ford.
So what would you pick? Like what would be your trade that you'd be like, this is dope?
Probably some overseas shit.
Overseas?
To like literally almost do the same thing I did in Valle, where like my whole vacation, so to speak, is comp.
Cool. Okay, that's kind of cool.
So I never have to save up for anything. I can be like, oh, I want to go to Bali. Oh, well, we're gonna link you up with like they have an Aliyah hotel. They have one down here now.
That's
so
dope.
Oh, we're gonna shoot for them. Well, let's go ahead and branch out. Let's go to Bali itself and then meet the person that's a food and beverage director over there, and then we can go from that guy to somebody else he works with and ask where else we can shoot and just make it 2 weeks of adventure.
That's fucking cool. That's a good trade. Like to kind of like make adventure shoots. Like that's dope.
Yeah. It's like it's basically winging it. It's almost like doing like documentary style, but you definitely owe them something, and then you can go off the cusp.
Have you done that? Or I'm just curious. It sounds like you have. Like, or is that something you want to do?
Yeah, I've done that.
That's dope.
But not overseas.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere else overseas.
Where'd you do it? Here in the States?
The Valle one, and then just a couple other like in San Diego where they host you for a couple days at the hotel and whatnot.
Man, I hope you do an overseas one. That'd be cool.
I did one.
I did one. Whole team.
Let's build it.
I'm down. I did one for a hostel in Panama, and they hooked me up. Yeah, they hooked me up. Fucking took me out. Got to shoot whatever I wanted, kind of thing.
That's cool.
And then I almost got a trade for there's a bike rental company in Iceland.
Oh, that would have been sick.
So I was already gonna be in Iceland because I wanted to be there, and then I was like, I have my equipment. Yeah, I was like, I have my equipment. Like I'm fucking down a mountain bike. Like let's fucking get some shit going. And they're like, they're like, let's do it. And then they're like, sorry, like all this shit fell through. There's too much snow. And I was like, fuck. I mean,
good excuse.
No, it's fucking,
that's a good.
it's fucking.
You're gonna bike in the snow, you're like.
Well, no, because they ran out like those fat bikes for the snow.
So the snow bikes.
Yeah.
Fat bikes, yes.
Fat bikes, and I guess they just had to cancel it. So I was like, fuck. Well, I mean, I enjoyed the trip by itself, but that would have been like the cherry on
Yeah.
top.
Mhm.
Man, I'm kind of wanting to trade my shit of the fucking mechanic that oversees shit.
No, I mean, I think it meant like practical shit. Like, yeah, I fucking would trade for mechanic work all the time if that's what we're doing. But now that she said that, I was like,
yeah, when she said that, I went, fuck.
But, okay, think about this. In your case, you have a wife and kids.
Yeah.
A trip is expensive to plan that out for a week.
Yeah,
Like
they could come with, like, and they could kick it, and I just go shoot pictures.
exactly.
That's fucking
If
dope.
it's solo dolo, then me going anywhere myself, it could be really cheap. I
Yeah,
could make it pennies. I could make a whole trip, like 4-day trip, like $300. I can
Yeah.
stay in some shitty motels, eat blah food, and get a blah rental car. But if
yeah.
you want to like really experience where you are, it's like it climbs. And then the more people you add, the more it climbs. If you have a family, that trade is worth more than the mechanic issues.
Oh, for sure.
Sure.
For sure. That's why I was like, when you said that, that sounds more attractive. Where I was like, fuck. Like, say you do become that not world-renowned photographer, but somebody that they keep flying out. Like, shit, I'll be like, hey, part of the packages my family comes out with me. Like, are you down? Fucking, if
heck
they
yeah.
say, yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Because people got money out there.
Yeah.
Don't you forget that little lesson. Even though we're in COVID sauce, some people are swimming in
100%.
dough, like where it's stupid money. So shit, man.
I
Don't
have
be
a
afraid
client
to
that
ask.
always flies me out to Texas.
That's cool as fuck. That's cool.
So weird.
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Like sometimes I don't really have time. I'm like, well, I can come on the 22nd, but I gotta shoot a wedding on the 23rd. So I'm gonna fly in the 22nd and leave the 22nd.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just bang bang.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
Fuck it. I
Fuck
take
it.
that trip
Right?
all day.
Yeah.
What part of Texas? I'm just curious.
They
Dallas.
live in Dallas, so I took them
Yeah,
to
that'd be dope. Dude, have you had their barbecue out there? Holy shit.
You
That is some next level barbecue shit, dude.
never.
Fuck.
And I've like shot in Austin, I shot a wedding over there. Like I've never waited for good barbecue. I went to like some like
you need to do it
joint
once
that's
in your
always
life.
there.
Jesus, like that. Their briskets out there, or is it the briskets like the meat that just pulls apart? Jeez,
Mhm.
man, they do it different out there. They really do.
Yeah,
I went out
they
for a
take days.
convention.
Yeah. I went to
Yeah.
like one of those like fair things that like they have like people are like competing and shit.
Yeah, they get down.
Oh, what?
What's that shit called?
It's like a
Food
contest,
festivals,
a
contests,
cook-off or whatever.
Yeah, like a
Cook-offs.
cook-off. Like a
Cook-offs,
cook-off.
yeah.
And dude, it had every type of fucking like ribs and brisket, all
Oh
that shit.
man, dude, I'm
Dude,
getting hungry as fuck right now,
it
dude.
was gnarly. I
Let's
was
fly to Texas. Let's get a job. Let's just
All right.
email like 30 people in Texas right now and see if they fly us.
That's what we need to do, man. Is fucking
With what internet connection and electricity and water.
I was like,
That's some of Texas, not all of Texas. That's what I heard.
that's-
My
true.
friend said that he's cool. I checked in on him.
Yeah.
I don't know what part he is. I can't remember. But he was saying that
What, maybe
he's fucking chill.
Houston?
I think he's more towards the middle, but I know it's towards like one part of the side where it did fucking hit them. But he was like, nah, dude, we're fine. Like we got internet, fucking electricity, but it's not all of Texas. So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Texas is a big ass fucking place. So
It's
that's
huge,
why
dude. That
Texas.
shit is
I was
big
like,
as
well,
fuck.
what part, man? Shit.
yeah, there's so many. There's so many.
Huge.
And he always tells me to it. Just I suck at listening. I suck with names and I suck at details. Like unless like it's a wedding, probably like I'm like I need to pay attention. This is like $3,500. Like what the fuck?
Like, I don't want to be sued. I don't want to be sued. Alert.
I don't want to get sued. Yeah, I don't want to get sued. But if it's my homie, nah, I'll be all right, dude. Where do you live, Menifee? Central Menifee? I was like, yeah, dude. I don't know where he's at.
Menifee. Who lives in Menifee?
Menifee? Nah, someone. That's a San Diego place. I think.
No, it's not San Diego. That's like
Carlsbad.
that's
Riverside.
Riverside County.
See,
I know where that is only because when I drive up to Palm Springs, sometimes I go that way.
It's like next to Temecula shit.
Next to
Temecula. There you go.
Next to Paris.
Next to
Yeah.
Paris. That's funny, yo. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Well, how long was this one, Rene? This was fucking like
Longer because
yeah. This one was crazy, dude. We talked about a lot of shit, dude. Was there anything else that you guys wanted to chime in about? This was good. A lot of shit was spilled. A lot of shit. It went from 8 questions to like 800.
I know it unfold, but I don't think I have any other questions. Do you have any questions?
Ooh, I have a question.
Shoot for it, yeah. Shoot for it.
Okay, so I'm covered in tattoos.
Ooh, me too.
Can't even tell. Can't even tell.
Exactly. Of course
I'm
you can.
curious. I'm curious on the question.
have you found it working for or against you when booking clients?
In the beginning, it was against me, but now people don't give a fuck.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like now it's in. Everyone has a fucking tattoo.
Everyone's got something.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. I've had people be like, "Oh, that's cool," and then they show me their shit now. That's where it's very acceptable.
Huh. That's
But
interesting.
I'm usually covered. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not like showing off everything I have. So
My thigh tattoo.
You're wearing like tiny shorts.
My dragon thigh.
Oh, disturbing.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
I've always worn like long sleeves
yeah, you
and
have.
that have like, you know, like that have the little cusp at the I'm like, what is this? The elbow that I always like have folded up.
Yeah,
Because you know, it's always hot. And then eventually it gets cooler and I like put it all the way down for the rest of the night. But like I always ask, I'm like, I can cover up if you want me to, because I know there's always going to be somebody that might not like it.
right,
And if they are very adamant about me not covering up, then I'll just wear whatever.
right.
Mm.
Do you?
But some people are like, my family's super Catholic.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, covered. Say no more. I don't even care if they have tattoos. There's going to be like some old abuelita that's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you think they look at you more because you're a female with tattoos, or is it just, do you think in general?
It could be that too, because it's like with tattoos and women, it's like promiscuity.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because okay, if you think about a dude with tattoos and you go back in history, you think about like sailors and like yakuza and like maybe prison, right? Those three heavy hitters. But what do you think about for women?
Nothing.
That's what I
I
think.
don't know,
Like,
a stripper, a girl with a dragon tattoo, like some mysteriousness.
Well, I think more people would probably start a conversation just based on that. To you.
But yeah, but also it's our age. We're thinking about like our peers. We're not thinking about people that are 40 years old, 50, 60.
I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I
I
always
am. I'm
cover
thinking
up.
about those old people.
mm.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't bother with them. They're old. They're old,
They might know somebody whose daughter just got engaged. That's like, oh, I can refer her.
they're old
I'm
thinking.
always thinking about my next client.
Well, I'm always covered, so to me, it's not a big deal. Like when it comes to shit like that.
You don't have anything that's like right here?
Yeah.
Do you ever get hot?
I mean, yeah. All the time.
And you just sweat?
You just fucking sweat like a fucking man.
I
I
sweat
don't
like
want to sweat, man. When I feel it started, like the back sweat goes to my butt, game over.
Really?
shit. I just take like I fucking wear a black long sleeve all day
Yeah,
and I'm
me too.
drenched. Like I just keep toweling up and I don't give a shit. It's crazy. I take it too, like where I'm like, oh well, like this ain't my day. I don't give like that's what I say in my head. I was
Part of
like,
it.
I
I
need to
think
get
that's part
through it.
of it.
So what happens when you get sweaty? Like you'll just like fucking change clothes? Like what do you do?
Oh
Like
yeah, I have another shirt.
oh shit. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll change my pants. I'll change whatever
Damn.
needs to be changed.
Oh
That's
shit.
funny.
That's
I don't
interesting.
care.
I have like, you know, my normal shoes I work in, then I'll change it to like sandals if it's like a more casual type of day too. And I'm like, like my sandals I always wear, I'll take it off my foot. I don't even know where I'm wearing a sandal right now. Like this is my sandal. This is what I consider a sandal. But it's like professional enough where like they'll accept it. But if it's like super fancy, it's like I should be wearing the shoes.
Mm.
I just want to be able to have my body breathe.
I used to try to be fancy in the beginning. And
Oh.
I gave that shit up fast.
Screw that.
I gave that up fast right away.
No, you got to be comfortable. Like
What do you mean by fancy? Like wearing
Like
a
you're like
suit?
dressed up and shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe you're
suit
rocking
shit
the top
or
and
like
shit.
a button up?
I'm just saying fancy where it's like business casual kind of like you
Okay.
still look nice, but you're able to
Yeah.
work. Not like I know exactly what you're talking about, like that professional photographer, videographer outfit that everybody wears where you actually look like a freaking wedding guest and you're wearing like these loafers. It's like you cannot run in those. You will slip.
Yeah.
Where's your traction?
Yeah. I try to be comfortable now, the best I can. It's
I've
not,
seen those like at those high ticket weddings, like say the Indian ones or the Jewish ones where the guy's like suited the fuck up with the bow ties and he has a camera. I'm like, I would never work like that. Like I would almost, if they're waiving that money and they say you have to wear a suit, I'd
Yeah.
say, hey, that's not my style. Like I can't, it's not a good fit. I would probably try to refer them because I can't work like that. Like to be in a
Hard.
suit, I need a bend. And that shit, you can't bend. I
Mm-mm,
feel like Chris
mm-mm.
Farley, fat man in a little suit, dude. Like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah. It's hard. It definitely is. It's way better to be more comfortable. It's just
For
easier to
sure.
work.
And usually the clientele that's more like chill like that, they're usually funner to work with. And I need
Oh,
that
for
for my
sure.
sanity.
That's
I don't want it. Yeah. I don't like doing those big ones. I always almost turn those down, dude. Almost all the time. Like when they're
Really?
like those. Yeah.
I think
Like,
most people don't even know what they need to expect from their photographer video, like any vendors, even like people, if it's their first wedding, they don't know what the fuck is happening.
correct.
So like if you go in and you educate them before they're even asking you questions about something, it basically balls in your court from there, where you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, no worries, like I can even refer other vendors for you. I've already told you everything you need to know. And they're like, oh cool, like I'm not gonna expect you to dress fancy. If you say that working however you want to dress like makes your work better,
Yeah.
go ahead, show up in a t-shirt and some leggings, I don't care. I'm like,
Gotcha.
cool, I might. Super professional.
Yeah, I know with those bigger weddings, like it's usually like families combining to pay. And I need to talk to the people paying. Like that's one of my rules. Like the bride and groom mostly paying it. They have that $4,000 budget. But if it's like a $8,000, both parents paying, that's when they're like, you gotta suit up and that. Like it's no, thank you.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
High expectations, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like talking with the direct source, like the bride and groom. It's their money. They care about it. They want the photos. That's when I'll
They
say
want you.
they
That's
want.
the big thing, they want you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Versus like, oh, I just have a budget that my parents gave me. Like, we just need to check a box. Like, I'm not a checked box. Like, I'll pass on that shit. So,
Yeah, I
that's-
can't stand that shit either. It's fucking like either you want to work with me because what I do, or like they're just looking, like you said, for that
checks
box to
box.
be checked off.
Yeah.
I'm not done with that.
Nope. I'm not
Damn.
done with that neither.
Damn, anything else? I'm out of beer, so
How about
I'm
this?
not here too.
End it with a fucking fat tip, dude. Let's give a fat tip. Now we've been talking about weddings a lot. So what if
Okay.
somebody wanting to get started in the wedding game? What's one piece of advice you'd tell that person just getting started, who maybe doesn't know if they like weddings or not? But what's one piece of advice that you would give that person just starting out? Just starting out.
don't get started.
That's pretty good. That's kind of fucking true though. Like
No,
but that's some real
like,
shit. Say they kind of want it. Like, what would you tell them? That was funny as fuck though.
if they actually want to get started, they should shadow somebody first and see what it's like.
Oh, that's so good. Fuck, man. That's a really good one.
Yeah,
Shadowing is huge, man.
or assist, because I've had people either that I worked with or whatever, and it's not like they expected. It could be a shit show.
Ah, dude, that's such a good one, man. That's really good. I'm gonna have to think. B-dubs, you want to go next? Because that's a really good one. I was like, damn.
Okay.
That's
All
fucking
right. You're trying to come up with some juicy tips then.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was good. That was some sauce right there. That was
All
COVID
right.
stuff.
I think I have two-ish
Yeah,
that are
go for it.
smaller. So
Yeah.
like kind of like piggyback off of what you said.
Yeah,
I wouldn't try to be too controlling,
Mm,
because I think a lot of photographers think of the things that they could create within that day. And you have to realize that even though like you're envisioning all these really cool things and like you're looking over to your left, looking over to your right, like, oh, the light is so good at this time, I need to pull them away now, when now to you is not good for them. And then later you go to that spot and now the lighting is no longer good to your left or to your right. Like everywhere's just shit lighting now. It's like, well, it's not your wedding and you can't just pull people away. And then another one would be to let the family and friends take photos. Do not be on people's ass because they want to capture something as well for instant gratification. Just say, hey, you want to take photos? Either everybody does it first and then I do it, or I do it first and then everyone does it, or everybody does it right behind me. You come up with a solution so it's all like a team effort, because you want everybody to be happy. You don't want to say, me, hello, in my contract, it says no other photographers. It's like, yeah, Uncle Bob has like a rebel. Like, what is he going to do?
Yeah. That's a
He
good
probably
tip
is shooting
though.
an auto.
Yeah, and I kind of like yours because it's kind of like talking a little bit about adapting with the times, because we do live with instant gratification, like with social media and shit. everyone has a smartphone. So everyone's going to want to take a picture. And I know there are photographers. I've heard stories where they do what you said. Put your cameras away. Like, that's fucking rude, dude. Like, it's not about you. Like, let them take pictures. But I like what you said. Take kind of control at that point where you're like, hey, let's all do it together. Like, all you guys line up behind me. I'm going to take some pictures. Snap away. Let's have fun. That's cool. That's called taking initiative. And then the other one, it's kind of that balance. And I like what you said too, is it's not your fucking day. Don't try to make like art pieces all the time. Don't try to shoot for your portfolio all the time. Like, fucking let them enjoy their day. That was beautiful. Like, you definitely could tell you have balance in a wedding. Like, you have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So fuck, man, your guys' tips are good. The fucking shadowing is huge, man. So I'll pair it with this. Not only shadowing, but definitely there's courses. Like, one of the greatest ones where I learned a lot is Creative Life. So Creative Life is a very popular site.
Okay.
And in there, that's where I learned a lot about wedding insights. So not only as she's it's just whoop. So with Creative Live, I kind of like it because you get to hear from like top people like Sal Sincata. I've even heard, like, I know she's not a wedding photographer, but Sue Bryce came on there, Lindsay Adler, and I learned some tricks for them, just some nuggets that I applied to the weddings. So not only shadowing someone locally, like what Rene said, that was huge. Like, go get your hands dirty, but also learn from the pros that are doing it in other states where you could learn digitally, and you could basically apply that shit here. And I'm gonna kind of say with what B-Dub said is kind of do it where you're not being a dick about it. Like, I love the adaptability and letting them live their day. So if you combine all three pieces of this advice, man, you got yourself some value right there. So good shit, guys. Those were tight. Like, Rene, way to set it off like that.
Right
And
on.
like, that balance was sick. I like that shit. Like, that's huge in weddings, man. You can't be too controlling and not too like, I don't give a fuck type shit. So
You gotta find your sweet spot.
sweet spot. Correct.
But you can't
Yeah,
always
those were some good tips, man. I think that's a great way to end it right there. That was sick. That was really sick. Now,
fireworks.
fireworks, dude.
Mexican fireworks.
Mexican fireworks.
Right on. Then we'll wrap this one up, and we'll catch you guys next time.
For sure. Mr. Eddie Flores out.
Peace.
Latest.